I just need to turn on the light because it is way too dark. Probably will take a few minutes. But hello, people in the house. I have my light set up here so you can see a bit of me today. Waiting for this light to come on, but it won't do any good. Don't know why it's so. Because I'm probably in the corner too. That's probably the reason why. It's dark, but the light's starting to bright up now. So I know we're supposed to be live at 9. We're a bit. I'm going to only live stream to about 10:30, maybe 10 o'clock, depends. So yeah, how's everybody doing? Nobody's here yet, but I bet you the notification's got to be here. The probably think I'm live streaming at 10. I just said to people I'll be live streaming at 9 on Discord. Please go and follow me in Discord because that's the best place to find out if I'm live streaming or not. Oh, we have now. Yeah, it's not better now. It's deadly better now. This light, this push is gone off. Will you stop going off? There we are. Yeah, now you can see a bit of me. Let's put that way. You can see a bit of me. Somebody's hello whoever's watching. Hello, I hope you're having a great day. It's been good enough. It's not raining, I suppose. That's one thing. That's one thing to take out of today. So yeah, it's a lot of things going on today. A lot of things going on in the world. So just way amount of stuff going on. But has this gone off again? It's a touchable light, and every time I touch an inch of it, it decides to go off. Because you know what? Why not? Why not? I know I'm a bit early. If anybody know, I know I'm about 12 minutes early. I know that. I'm sorry. Oh God, we have 2 people watching. Hello, everybody. If you have anything to ask me, fire it in the comment, fire it in the chat. I hope everybody had a great day. Don't say we have ghosts now. You just see the camera's just randomly gone now. All dark. I don't know why. I have to nearly put this into my face. There we are. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. That's actually better than it was yesterday, which is a good thing. But whoever's in the chat, you can leave a comment or ask me anything. Do. Oh, it's out. Oh, everybody's here. Hello, Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa, sorry. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Dawa. Your GTA was great crack today, lad. Oh, thank you, Dawa. I have more to come. More to come on GTA. I'm going to do a few GTA videos. Thank you. If you have an idea of what I could do, obviously the GTA Online update's coming out tomorrow, the casino update. I probably won't check that out because, it's probably going to be overpriced. That's the thing. But hello to you and hello to your girlfriend. Vanessa, I hope I said your name because it was Vanessa, wasn't it? Unless I'm forgetting. Sometimes about time. It's me and I'm an old person. I'm getting old. You have to forgive me. I'll be soon having a crutch and a walking stick going on. Well, crutch and a walking stick are the same thing. I hope you've had a brilliant day, the 2 years. I'm just looking at the world map too. I'm here. So yeah, there are a few things I wanted to talk about just before I started. I was reading up in Denmark today. Everybody knows about the recycling policy they have in Denmark. Toothpaste, toothpaste. Very windy. Oh yeah, it was very windy. That was the only thing today. Yeah, I was out collecting rubbish early on. I didn't do a video on it. Actually, I'm only out. I went out around 7 o'clock. Collecting rubbish. It was very windy, but there wasn't much on the road. The reason why there wasn't much because everything blew away probably overnight. But there was a good bit. It was a decent bit. So it was really windy. But going back to what I was saying about Denmark. Denmark has a great system where if you buy a toothpaste, you can refill it for a cheaper price, which is good. And it's really the same nitty with everything. They're starting to bring it into drinks and everything. Like it's mad. How they're doing it, like they're doing it in Denmark. I'm just looking at Denmark. It's a globe. Like I show you. You probably didn't see. Yes, it's a globe. I know the light's gone off, but it's a globe with the lights up. If it could light up. It decided not to light up. Oh, okay, fantastic. There we are. It's lighting up now. It won't. I get that open. I'm just going to be tapping it every so often. I think it's my tapping. It was very windy. Yeah. It was very windy. Hopefully there's no hurricanes coming. Imagine if we just walked down the mall and there was a hurricane outside. Imagine, actually, somebody said there was actually 2 hurricanes in Ireland one time. There was really 2 physical hurricanes. I think it was back in 1940 there was a hurricane. No, there was a hurricane. Well, it wasn't Hurricane Katrina. It was really not clouds, but Trista. There was a kind of Trista, how them things go tearing up the Midwest of the United States and even some other parts of Australia, and you see a few Tristas around. yeah, I just wandered on for 10 minutes. So yeah, if you have anything, oh my god, 5 people just went in. I just seen that spike. There's 2 people watching us, and now there's 5. Hello, everybody. I know I'm a bit early. Before anybody says anything, I'm a bit early. I know I said it'd be either 9 or 12. There was a Dust Devil, small tornado in Donegal a few years back. Yeah, there was. I remember that there was a small tornado, yes. But I think there was a big hurricane. Well, not a big, it didn't damage anything. I think it was in Galway or something, Mayo. I can't remember. I learned about it one time in history. It was physical hurricane. It was a big lump of a hurricane. It was a Tristan. I don't know. I can't remember. I have to look it up. It was taught that in history, but I can't remember. It was in Galway. It was either Mayo, one of them 2 places. Obviously, actually look it up now because I'm really interested. I probably won't get it. That's the thing. Probably because I think my history teacher, one of my history teachers, was from Mayo, so we probably knew local history. I don't know. I have to look it up. Really have to look it up. I really have to look it up later on because it doesn't say. I looked it up. It said there was. It shows that there was one in Donegal. It says that there was one in Donegal. The one you probably mentioned about. Yeah. I say everybody's a bit confused because we think we're live streaming at 10, but we're live streaming in fact at 9. If you want to follow me, if you have a Discord, you can follow me in Discord. If you have, just saying, if you ever want to find out when we're streaming or anything like that, because notifications on YouTube can be a bit of annoying. Let's put it that way. If you do want to follow me on Discord, if you do have Discord, if you want to follow me, or even Twitter, if you want to follow me, it's better. It's just it's better than the YouTube notifications because YouTube notifications they don't go out sometimes now, and then they don't. A bit spams people to my videos. Like today, I've done 3 videos in an hour, but they were pre-uploaded. Well, they were pre-done beforehand. 3 people. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Now, the Irish Patriots Discord. I was going to join it one time, but if you want to follow my Discord, you can. If you want, it's just Adrian Logan for the win. If you want to follow me, or if you care for if Vanessa, whoever wants to follow me, on Discord. As I said, it's just better than in the YouTube notifications, so don't want you to get spammed by my videos. But it's up to you if you want to. So yeah, what to talk about? That's the thing. Anybody want to talk? Hello, whoever new just joined us. Whoever new just joined us. 8 minutes already. Good God, it doesn't feel like it. I swear I was only here about 4 minutes, and I'm just sitting here talking, and now it's 8 minutes. So it's double. So it's oh God. Tell how time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. I hope the camera's a bit better because I do have the thing stuck into my face to try and help it because the light's not really helping either. This light up here, the light, it's annoying me. But this globe is helping me a bit. I don't know. I'm playing Assassin's Creed Liberation Remastered at the moment. Have you ever played that game? There's loads of Assassin's Creed. Let me think for a second. I played 3 Assassin's games. I don't know that I played that one. I think I played the other. I don't know. How many Assassin's Creed games is I can't remember. I think there's... Is that the one in London? I'm just trying to take it. I played the one in London. I think there was an Assassin game in London. I can't remember what the name of that was. But I don't think I played that one. It doesn't ring a bell, the name of it. Doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't ring a bell. No, I don't know. But I remember playing Assassin's Creed in London. Then there was one based in... There was one on the PS3 I used to play. I can't remember what it was, but... See, I'm useless to when it comes to... if there's them games, like unless I remembered physically, I won't remember at all. It's supposed to be very hot tomorrow. No? I'm just looking here. It's supposed to say it's supposed to be very hot. Well, I used the word supposed to be. But possibly, probably won't. Oh, New Orleans. This one is in New Orleans, where you need to fight the guys who sell slaves. Also, the Confederate States. So it's based back in the time. Is it before the Confederate States of America? Before the 1860, before the 1860s. Fight guys who for selling slaves. Which are PSP. No PS. I actually look into that because I probably maybe did play it, but I played so many games. Your mind doesn't remember it unless you remember. But I don't think I don't remember playing Assassin's Creed in New Orleans. Yeah. It's in 1765. 17. So it's not during the American Civil War. So isn't it? Maybe I'm getting mixed up with this. 1860. 1865, 1860s, 80s. Yeah, so it's way before the Civil War in America. It's before Lincoln and everything. Before the Federal States where it was. It's the 3 people watching me. 3 people watching. Hello, everybody. If you have any questions to talk to anybody watching, don't be afraid to say anything. Don't be afraid to talk. And we are friends here. Don't be afraid to ask me anything. Just to say I'm not good. I love talking to people, and I love when people ask me questions and to answer them and to answer your questions. Don't be afraid to. That's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to kill anybody. Don't worry about that. I'm not going to kill anybody. So. I look like a priest now. I just noticed that I look like a priest. I'm some priest, aren't I? I'm some priest. Some priest. What was this? Do you ever go fishing? Oh, that's actually a good question. That's a really, really good question. I used to go do a lot of fishing when I was younger. When I was with my father, I used to do a good bit of fishing around all the lakes in Cavan. There's so many lakes you can't count them. I used to do a lot of fishing. Last time I went fishing, I suppose, was 4 or 5 years ago. It's a long time since I've gone fishing. It's just why I love fishing. It's nice, fresh, nice and peaceful. Especially if you go to a nice remote lake, it's lovely and peaceful. Or river, either river or lake. Because Cavan's you probably fish up in Derry. I say that's Derry. But Cavan's full of lakes. Literally, I'm not even going to kid you. 365 lakes. Come on. A friend of mine caught a shark. One of them is what kind of shark? What's a shark? They don't call coast. Is it one of them sharks? What they call them with the big mouth, or has the mouth open all the time? What do we call them sharks? Can't think. We learned about them in school. I can't think. That's the thing when you're going to school, you can't remember anything afterward. It's the one with the big mouth open. It looks terrifying. They will see fishing on a boat. Oh, well, that would be terrifying. Imagine catching the shark on a boat. Really, I hope they didn't pull it into I hope it wasn't a huge, small boat like it was a fishing rowing boat. Imagine that. I would actually be terrified if I pulled in the shark instead of pulling in the fish. I actually would be. I wouldn't go near a shark. Well, to be honest, that's the safe advice. Don't go near a shark. Why would I think it was 20 miles off the coast. Oh, God, they were decent bit out. You didn't tell me that. Somebody was saying to me the other day. It's actually a funny story. That what was the way to phrase it? They were saying, every girl must just watch your YouTube channel. I was like, I hardly doubt there's any girl who really watch my YouTube channel. I mean, you have an answer. There's one girl watching, so I have to take Vanessa for watching my channel. Because somebody criticized me one day for that, for not being appealing to the ladies. They put the video on YouTube. Oh, look it up. Well, not now, obviously, because copyrights and stuff. I put the video on YouTube, but I'm not sure if it's still there. It was a small. Oh, it was a small shark. All right, it was one of them one of them small yolks, one of them small yolks, one of them. One of the. I know what sharks you're talking about. I know. You often see them. I say he was very surprised but to catch a shark. I say he was looking for a fish. I don't think he was looking for a shark now. I wouldn't. He didn't keep the shark, I hope. Nope, he didn't keep the shark because I'd love to see the reaction if he went to a village off the coast of Donegal. He was going to go fishing, right? Then he bloody went shark fishing. It's typically found sea fishing off the Donegal coast. You might find it. I'm not going to go out there. I never was in the sea. I never really want to go into the sea. They threw back into the sea. Well, that's really something because the locals would be like, "What the hell? You were going fishing and you come back bloody with a shark without a fish." I'm guessing that was near Tory Island. He probably was near Tory Island. I wasn't on it. I was near Hand one time. I was near Tory Island once. Sadly, they lost their king there last year. I think it was last year. They lost their king of the island. Obviously, there was king. They had the king on the island, the king of Tory. Obviously, he was there for a long, long time, and sadly, he died. Sadly. I don't think there's a king now. It was a local king thing. It wasn't. It was obviously not a king of. It was not a kingdom, and it was obviously a part of the Republic of Ireland people. But they had a local monarch, I suppose you could call it. Ireland, they were out in the Atlantic. But did they have a rowing? What kind of a boat did they have? I hope they didn't have a rowing boat, man. Good God, if they had a rowing boat, then it would have been terrifying if they had a rowing boat and they were just rowing out to the Atlantic. No, but I'd say they had a proper fishing boat. But still, I wouldn't go nearly as far as anything. I wouldn't go as far as out as land. I never was really at sea. Although I'm obviously in boats, on boats in lakes and rivers, but it was like a fish. Woodward sword. I hope the camera's better. I hope the camera's better. Just I know my hair is long. I have to get it cut soon. Everybody probably takes a live streaming at 10 o'clock. That's the thing. That's the worst thing about it. I didn't know what time we finished Tidy Talon's walk today. I didn't know what time we finished that. So that's the reason why I didn't know. I didn't really know would I be out at this time doing it. But obviously I got it done beforehand. And I didn't think I would get it done beforehand. But I obviously did. So that's a good thing. I suppose that's a good thing. But I have to thank Dawa and Vanessa for being out early. Thank you for being out early. Thank you for the continuous support on my channel. Thank you. I really have to. I really can't express how much thanks I can. I really can't express how thankful I am for you being here chatting to me. And that's honestly the truth. I really can't express how thankful I am to you. And whoever's, if there's another person in the chat, I know there's 3 people watching. I know you might be a bit shy maybe to speak, but don't worry at all. We are friends here. We all talk to each other. We're all genuine people. Let's put it. But still, imagine going out just fishing. You'd plan to catch just fish and just getting the shark. But I suppose it could be worse. Imagine getting an eel or something. Electric eel. Imagine that. That'd be terrifying. Especially the way they just move around slightly. Well, they move around slowly like a snail. No snail, like a snake. This thing's popped up again. Fantastic. They use the map. Oh, right. Okay. I hope they're doing there's loads of dolphins around Donegal too. Remember when I was up in Bundoran? What the time was up in Bundoran, but that's on the other side. You're probably talking about way up and way up in the back. My map's falling. Excuse me for a second. We're talking about up in the top. I was in Letterkenny. I was up there. I went to Letterkenny. It was obviously could see Tory Island. When I went the time, but I wasn't close enough to Derry. But I say everybody thinks it's 10 o'clock. I'm sorry. Probably people probably be like, you said 10 o'clock. And I did. I apologize for it. I said we could 9 or 10. And it was 10. So we'd be live streaming then to half 10. I'm not going to keep anybody go. Oh, God. But no, it's a brilliant place. I know, it's brilliant. I loved it. It was lovely weather that time. It was very hard to get to Bundoran, I have to say. I got a bus from Cavan to Ballyshannon. At Ballyshannon, it wasn't what I was expecting. Like, it's really, really just dead. It's not, nobody's nearly in Ballyshannon. And to get a bus to Bundoran was a hassle. Like, nobody was nearly, I don't know where the buses were. They must have been all asleep, the buses, or the bus drivers, because it took so long to get a bus. And I'm not even kidding. I don't mean to be annoying anybody from Ballyshannon, but it was just, it felt dead. The town just really felt dead. And there was nothing there in Ballyshannon. We were like, is there any taxis? And they were like, no. And then we were like, what? And it obviously took us nearly 2 hours to get to Bundoran, and that was mad. We could have walked. Yeah, I know you could have said we could have walked. And the Garda station was another place too. We were looking for the Garda station, because nobody would help us around the town saying what bus we can get or nothing. So they were being very ignorant to us around Ballyshannon. But obviously the people in Bundoran were lovely people. I stayed in a lovely hotel overlooking the beach, and there was lovely people in the shops. There was great people. There was great people in Bundoran, but I don't know about Ballyshannon, because there's people there who wouldn't really help, they really didn't want to really know us. I kept there for 2 nights a few summers ago, after I went to Christy Moore and Sligo. Sligo is actually a lovely place too. I was in Sligo one time. I only went to Sligo once in my life. Sligo is actually lovely. It's actually a lovely place. Sligo is lovely, and especially I can't remember the mountains. Oh, hello, with Alan Brady. Oh, Alan Brady. Why should I start with him? Hey, it's me. Do stream with Alan Brady. Possibly, maybe. I could, but he's probably busy. But I don't think people in the chat probably would want Alan Brady screaming down the mic. But we see. I'm not going to deny we might do it. We might do it someday. Obviously, we might do GT Online maybe someday. We don't know. We wait and see. Wait and see. Are you just back in 1 second? I have to do something. I just had to fill up my drink. Just give me 1 second. My apologies. Back again. Sorry about that. I didn't get a drink, but I just threw my mouth down. I know. It's always a bit of exercise. Even muscles to get out heads sitting in this chair for a few good hour. So yeah, that probably will do another stream with Alan Brady at some stage. The lighting. Well, I don't think this is a whole house. At least I don't think so. Not yet. Did you ever see a video of the basking shark in Donegal? Oh, yes, I seen a video of a basking shark. I don't know what's it in Donegal now, but I seen a video of a basking shark once, but I know it wasn't Donegal. Obviously, I looked these up after the stream because I do go back and look at the comments, and I obviously do look through everything because I look for stuff and I look them up and see what people mean. I could just type this in here now, so just with look back at the videos this evening. Oh Jesus! I just turned on my tablet. Another 3,000 members of the Defence Forces walk out over port. Oh my Jesus Christ! There's nobody going to be left in the defence. There's actually going to be only about 2 people left next week. into the Defence Forces. Oh my God! Another 300 members of welcome. Oh my Jesus Christ, Almighty Father! Now you give me strength. Lucky Caveman. Oh, here, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Lucky Caveman with Lotto plays scoops €1 million. Yes. And he's not coming back to Cavan because he's going to hide his money. So, I'm just reading through news. Obviously, Gemma O'Doherty's on the news too. Make climate change personal in your life, Mary Robertson, or just okay. Which is well, we have to. It's really going to affect us all in years to come. Obviously, Donald Trump going on. So yeah, I really have to do a video on the Defence Force again, sadly, because it's actually just mad. 300 members walk out in 1 week. Like, can I say anymore? Really, I just fed up, and I love the army. I love every man and every woman in the army. I love them for the courage and for the service of this country. But seriously, Leo Varadkar doesn't have a fucking notion. And my apologies for my unpolitical language, but he actually doesn't have a fucking notion about how to run. I don't even think Michael Higgins even knows what an army is. I really don't. I don't mean any offense to him, but he seriously means. If I was commander in chief of the army, like he has his job as head of state and as head of the army. I know he might not be skilled in military technique, but he should listen to his generals, and his generals should pipe up the courage to say you have to take command of your army, you have to control your army, you have to show decency to your army instead of sit up in the hours and do nothing all day and go off to Germany and go off to France on your holidays. Why there's so many Irish people in the street, I don't know, because that's what our president does. I think they are doing this to the people, the army, so people will be out with the European. I don't think any Irish person would join the European army plan anyway, because I don't. If it's this bad, I don't think they want to be even joined by the European, because how it's going to get worse. It's only going to get worse before it gets better. Well, I don't think Ireland will ever join the EU army. I don't think that's one thing they would join. Ireland would never probably would do that because people in Ireland wouldn't want to join the EU army. The same in Iceland too. People in Iceland would be against it. There are 4 likes on the stream. Good God, thank you to everybody. Thank you. I know there's a few people here who probably just left. It's a bit quieter than yesterday, the chat, but I did say 10 o'clock. So that was probably my mistake. I said 10:09. So it was my mistake. But Germans control the EU, so I think they'd be forced to join. Well, the cat, if we had a good government, it depends. When the time comes, it might not be in the foreseeable future, might not be for the next 10 or 15 years, maybe. It could be next month, who knows. But if we have a good Taoiseach who would be like, we're not really that bothered about the EU. We just don't really care much for the army. We don't care much for fighting. If we had a good Taoiseach, because they can't force you really into the army. Because I say probably in Iceland, Iceland's not in the EU. So what am I talking about Iceland? Iceland, what am I talking about? I was thinking about NATO. Jesus. Like the workforce countries that have been neutral nearly forever, like Denmark would probably never join it. Denmark probably would never join it. I say Denmark would never join the European army. Probably Finland probably would never join it either. Probably other countries probably would. I don't know why I was mentioning Iceland. My apologies. I was thinking of NATO for some reason. Conscription. I don't. That's the thing. Irish people are not like conscription. That's one thing that's a bad idea in this country, because when World War I, the Irish people nearly burned the country down because we're just nearly going to bring in conscription. I don't think they will bring in a conscription because why? Well, they probably would bring in. I say they wouldn't. But nobody in Ireland would join. Let's be real. Nobody in England or Ireland would join probably because, I don't think anybody in England or Ireland would join. Well, if England's still in the European Union, it's just like nobody knows. Like I'm just assuming they could be still in the European Union. $30 good girls, 30 minutes. Jeez, time flies. Yeah, it was my mistake for starting at 9 o'clock. Because I said 10 o'clock, and probably many people took me up as 10 o'clock. I would be live streaming. So probably notifications didn't go out too. I bet you anymore. They probably didn't go out. But anyway, YouTube's a bit of a nuisance for notifications and what's not. Did you ever see a film Braveheart? No, I never seen a film called Braveheart. I probably heard of it. I'm gonna actually look it up now. I probably know films to see, but I probably just have to look it up when I get refreshed. But yeah, I probably did watch like so many movies I watched. Braveheart, 1995, but that's the one you're talking about. No, I didn't watch it. I never seen it. Never seen it. Movie called Braveheart. I think that's what you're talking about, the 1995 one. Oh, everybody's just popped in now. Hello, everybody. I made it. You make her watch it all the time. You make her, so you just force her to the screen. You're just like, it's time every day, bloody 2:30 in the morning. Vanessa, it's time to watch Braveheart again. And you just pull her, you just put her up, and you're just like, we're watching it right now. And she's like, I already watched it yesterday, have to. And you're just like, oh, we watch it again. No bother. We just watch it again. She goes, no bother. I suppose you're experts in it. So you probably know you probably know every character, and you probably know every scene, and you probably know everything before it happens. You're up earlier than the character, I know. I have 2 in the morning to watch Braveheart. Damn dogs. I'm only joking. Dogs are great. Did you see? Did anybody see in Drama a lot? I don't know people to watch Drama a lot, but there was some Twitch streamer who threw her cat over her head. One of the lines in it. One of the lines in it is in order to find Nico, and Irishman is forced to talk to God. Oh, what? So you know every bit of the film. He's an expert. He's an expert in it. Also, I have a question for people. I was just wondering this the other day. I never really looked it up. But maybe people know this off the top of their head. Greenland, everybody knows what Greenland is. But I was wondering, like, Greenland's not really, it's kind of the dominion of Denmark. It's kind of a puppet, if you could use that word, of Denmark. And it's not really, it doesn't have, I don't think it has its own government. It's only 56,000 people in Greenland. Which is a lot because there's 80,000 in Calvin, which is decent sized population for Greenland. So is it true that Greenland is really not independent? I never really had anybody from Greenland. Does anybody know anybody from Greenland? That's the question. If there was somebody from Greenland, I'd love to just see what they would say about Greenland. Because I was just wondering that the other day. Like, it's like Denmark, going back to colonization. Let's talk about colonization for a few minutes. Denmark's kind of considered a small colonizer back in the day, back in the 1900s. It was Denmark never really conquered much. Let's put that way. Denmark conquered Greenland and Iceland whatever islands above the United Kingdom there, and then Virginia Island was up in the Mediterranean. I never met anybody from there, but I know people in Iceland share a lot of way with us. Oh, yeah, well, Iceland with Vikings, yeah, Vikings. Iceland has actually decent, but nearly starting to populate itself again. But the weird name, I don't know who came up with the names. Like Greenland, there's not even. I see there isn't a bit of grass in Greenland. And Iceland, I don't know. Probably Iceland looks a lot different. I see pictures of Iceland. It looks a lot different. Some parts of it looks cold, and then the capital city, Wedstrok, I think it's a Wedstrok, looks different. And also Iceland, I found out a few weeks ago, Iceland pays women considerably less than men. So basically, men are more appreciated than women, which is not right at all. Because everybody's equal. Everybody's equal. Every woman and every man is equal. Nobody should be put above each other, no matter in pay or in work or anything. Just thought to mention that, but I don't know, but they have a decent government too. They're not worse than this government. They do have an army too. I just need to say that too. They have a bit of a coast guard, which is probably better prepared than the Irish Navy. To be honest with you, let's put it that way. Because they have a lot more money going into the Coast Guard than do going into the Irish Navy, the Irish government. I think women should be what? I think women should be paid to have children. I think women should be paid to have children. What do you mean? The state gives them the money to have a child. Well, they do. When they do have the child, they get. It depends on the countries, but some countries do get something from children. Like in Finland, they get clothes packages in Finland, but they don't really get paid. At least they don't. A couple of countries around the world that pay when they have babies. I don't know. But I'm sure you mean the state of pay for when. Mm-hmm. Hello, you tout. How are you? How are you doing today? Welcome to the live stream. Oh, what? Yeah, like Hungary, they got tax breaks if it helps the nation. Oh, Hungary has that, but probably Finland does too. I say Finland has, because Hungary is not really considered a well-being country. Do you know what I'm saying by well-being? Finland, Norway, Denmark, Iceland, they be the top. Finland's the happiest country in the world. So obviously, I say they're very, very good to the people over there. They'll probably give you 9 or 10 years off work nearly for having a child, because they're really, really happy. They wouldn't be the happiest country in the world for sitting down and doing nothing. Because they do have baby packages. They do send you clothes for babies up until 5 years old, and they don't have to go to school until they're 7. So really, really good country. It's really, really good country to go to. Really, really good country. I advise anybody ever go to Finland just for visiting it. And everyone's in Finland. That's one country we'd love to see. Finland. I'd love to go to Finland. I'd love to see Ireland just turn into Finland in the morning. Because Finland's the least corrupt country in the world too. I need to say that too, because they're winning two, they're hitting two, they have 2 stones with 1 rock, if you know what I'm saying. So they're not two things. So the happiest country in the world, right? Nobody can compare to them, except Denmark. Denmark can compare to them a bit. And they're the least corrupt country in the world. The same as Denmark. Denmark's very uncorrupt too. And the Norway too is. Sweden has kind of gone down a lot. Sweden used to be up there too, but Sweden's obviously gone a lot down. But Hungary gives them tax breaks. I say they do the same in Finland. Ireland, they don't do it. They only get Matone and leaving as that. But public servants do get a tiny bit extra sometimes. Hello, everybody who's watching, just people tuning in. But I do think women should probably get paid tax breaks and different things like that. But if you said that to Leo Varadkar, good God, he'd probably go mad. He'd be like, the country's bankrupt as it is. But you never know. Maybe down the line, they might consider it. In Ireland, both parents are forced to work, which means they have to have less children. Yes, that's true. I'm just looking at the map. I'm just trying to have a globe map. Have a globe that's like bringing light on my face. I can't take it. Maybe Switzerland could do something like that. I say Switzerland has, because Switzerland's full of money. Switzerland has unlimited amount of money. They could have something like that. I look at actually look because I never knew about Hungary. Well, I never really look inwardly. I'm always looking at France, Netherlands, Holland, the Nordic countries. I never really look into Europe. I never really look at Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic, sorry, Czechoslovakia, keep calling Czechoslovakia, Austria, Switzerland, Hungary, Slovakia. I never look at them countries to see what's going on. I should really do it. Obviously, I do pop in to see what Croatia's doing now and again. I don't know why. Just some reason I look at Croatia all the time, just to see what they're doing. I'm interested in what their government's doing at the moment in time. Obviously. If there's 4 people watching, if anybody wants to ask me anything, fire away. No, it's not bother if you what they ask me anything at all. Anything at all. It's 100% grand. You like that? No. That's it. That's inappropriate. We keep this PG. I don't know who you're talking about. I think you're talking about somebody I don't know. I never knew the woman. I never knew the woman. I'm telling you, I never knew the woman. I swear, I never knew her. I never knew the woman. I don't know who you're talking about. Don't know who you're talking about. Get the bags. I'm only joking. I don't know the woman. Never met her in my life. Denmark has a woman prime minister, isn't it? I think they do. I can't remember the last time. Denmark. Prime Minister. Oh, it is. Yeah, I was right. I can't say her name for the sake of me. What her name is. People can't see it. Yeah, they. I think I knew it was a woman. But I couldn't just remember at all. Obviously, still continuing the well-being state. I say everybody's probably just going to join at 10 o'clock and be like, what the hell? You were live stream beforehand. Why did you not tell us? But yeah. It's not as popped as yesterday, but I like just how, even if it was 3 people here, I'd be loved. I don't know why that moved. But if there's anything else anybody wants to ask me, fire away. Or if you have a question or anything. 43 minutes. Good God, it doesn't feel like 43 minutes. I'm just looking at the map. I'm looking at just places in the map. Don't know why. I'm just trying to think of something that's interesting with some countries that I heard about. Obviously, the America at the moment is very interesting. Do you see the gameplay for the new Star Wars game? No, I didn't see the new Star Wars gameplay. I don't know when it was out. It's probably trending on YouTube. I didn't even know this new Star Wars game coming out. Oh yeah, I meant to just say this Newfoundland. It's belonged to Canada, obviously. Excuse me. But Newfoundland's supposed to be very Irish. There's a lot of Irish people in Newfoundland. Not. I say that. Sorry, that's incorrect. Excuse me. My apologies. There is people that claim Irish heritage in Newfoundland. There's a lot of people, and they have Irish pubs there and everything. And I seen that one day, way back years ago. They're very Irish, very proud of Irish heritage, and they're do Irish stats and obviously Irish countries. Some of them even do speak Irish themselves, which is mad. So Newfoundland is perfectly nearly Irish altogether. But to be honest, Canada's nearly full of Irish too now. Canada, the capital, Toronto and Ottawa is absolutely full of Irish people. And the new the other side is, what's the new Vancouver? Vancouver on the other side has not Irish in it too. There's tons of Irish everywhere. I was still shocked about 300 members of the Feds forces leaving in 1 week. That's mad. That's mad. And I wouldn't mind the safe too that someone begun to go to Aldi. Go to Aldi. To walk in Aldi. Like, imagine training for 6 or 7 years. But sorry, that's incorrect again. Imagine training for a year. That's how long you have to train ready for a soldier now. And think it is. At least I think it is. A year. And then you leave the army. Imagine all that work and all that effort put in. And you have to leave the army because of how bad the government's treating you. Like, that's just sad. It's just sad. It's really, really sad that the government have to be so idiotic. That's the word to describe it. Idiotic. That they can pay themselves. They can pay the people that's sitting in Dáil and Shannon, but they can't pay the people who's out in war-torn countries peacekeeping and giving an out a good name. And they can't pay them. They can't pay them at all. And they can give Michael Higgins a pay rise whenever they want. Anyway, enough giving out about Michael Higgins. Do you watch soccer, lad? Do you mean football games? I think I was watching the bit. I think Derry was playing Sligo Rovers. I was watching a bit of that. I was on and off watching that a bit. I don't know. I think it was Derry and Sligo Rovers. I was watching that bit of that the other day. I think it was, unless I'm wrong, maybe I'm thinking something else. But I don't really watch soccer. I used to be a big supporter of Chelsea, but now really just lost interest in English teams, international matches. I mean, no, I really wouldn't watch much of it. I would watch really the final. If the final was on, I would probably watch, because it's so hard. Like, when I was younger, you had less things to do. Nowadays, I have so much things on my plate. You get it hard to get time to yourself. Like with Tidy Towns, like I'm doing here now, I'm doing at the moment in time. If it's a bad day, you might have a few extra hours. But generally, you'd be walking and then you have a few YouTube videos to do. You have to upload. That might take you an hour for YouTube. Let's just say a day, maybe 2 hours, for editing and obviously them things. Then you did your evening time. Like here now, I'm free at the moment. Like I already came back at 8 o'clock, 8:30, sorry, from Tidy Towns. So, from doing cleanup, doing rubbish, obviously. So it was like as soon as nearly came back, I started live streaming. That's really the thing. 8:30, and then we started before 9. Yeah. So that's really true. I only had a few minutes to myself, and to me, I live streaming again, which is great. I love live streaming. I'm very happy with myself. I'm very devoted to the live streams now, I suppose you could say. Oh, there's 3 people watching. If you ever want to ask any questions, anybody watching, fire away, 100% fire away. I keep just looking at the map. I have to just look at the map. I used to be so interested in geography, and I lost really my geography skills. It's not. Anything at all. Obviously, the situation in the Middle East is not looking good. I don't even want to even think about it. It's a terror how Africa looks so different compared to about 1936. All of them were British and French colonies. And some Belgian colony, Belgium owned the Congo, Portugal owned small bits of the bottom of it. South Africa was a dominion of the British Empire. Egypt was completely British Empire, belonged to the British Empire. Libya was owned by the Ottomans before World War One, and Italy took over them before before the First Baltic War. So that was in 1911, I would say 1911. Maybe I'm wrong. So yeah, and then Italy tried to take. Then I think it was in 1925 took Ethiopia, Abyssinia back then. And obviously they owned Somalia and the other place beside. I can't think of the name. I can't pronounce his name. I know going on about history. My apologies. I never stop really with history. I know a lot about history. Oh yeah, that's it. Obviously, the problems with Africa right now. There's countries in Africa that's really good. There's some countries. South Africa is not a bad government, obviously. Well, at least I think so. Ethiopia, never hear much about Ethiopia, but there is some countries that are very selfish. Let's put it that way. The government is really, really terribly bad, and it's all down to when they were colonized and colonization. Like we see in, I'm not even going to pronounce the countries' names that are in beside Turkey, them countries. I'm not even going to say that. Please don't say them in the stream either, because YouTube would not be happy with me saying them. So please don't say them. Because it's just sad. Like there's so much corruption. It's all corruption in India and so a good lot of places in Africa. Like there's enough food in the world, but the big fellas at the top doesn't want to give money out to the people. They want to give for themselves, which is sad. You would even ask the question. Some people even ask the question still nowadays. You know, like Libya should have stayed in Italy's hands, and all the former British colonies. Morocco used to belong to France. Algeria used to belong to France. Turkey, I can't pronounce it. Sorry. South Africa used to belong to, but people say they should just have kept the land. But, you know, the Ivory Coast used to belong to France too. Yeah. Like you just look at here, the former British. I know I'm going on. Probably people want me to talk about other things. But if he's want to talk about anything else, just fire it into the chat. I'm just going on about colonization. So I don't know. This all started over Denmark. Damn the Danish. I'm only joking. So obviously the British were the seas back years ago. And so many islands everywhere. They used to own Malta. Gibraltar's still in British hands. Cyprus is still in British hands. Libya should have stayed. But thinking. Yeah, well, Libya. Yeah, I didn't even mention about Libya. Libya's not in the best shape at the moment in time. Obviously, there is small wars in Africa. There's a good few small wars happening. But we don't hear about them, sadly, because the Western media doesn't want to hear them. Thankfully, we live in countries that don't have wars, at least. Finland. But the British Empire. Like it's just mad how much they used to own. Just mad. Like you just think about it. They owned all Canada. Canada's a big place, let alone India. They used to own India. Like good God, India. 1/3 of the planet, yes. 1/3 of the planet. They used to rule the waves, rule the seas. Nobody could really contest them. And first place to ever gain independence from the British was the 13 colonies in the United States of America in the War of 1812. Was it 8? I think I'm afraid of saying something wrong in history. 1812, wasn't it? Wasn't the war? Well, I might be wrong. I probably am wrong. But they were the first country to gain independence. I think Ireland was the second country to gain independence, complete independence. Obviously, India got independence after the World War II. Obviously, Malaysia got independence after. I think Canada got independence. Canada got independence. Cyprus was abandoned. They say the sun never sets. Still never sets in the British Empire. I found that out the other day because they still have. You probably can't see. They still have islands like the Falkland Islands. Still have them. They still have the Falkland Islands. They still have other islands in the middle of the South Atlantic. They have islands in the Indian Ocean. They have a few islands there. So the sun still never sets in the British Empire. God wouldn't trust them in the dark. Yeah, they could go and take over some other countries. Because at that time, nobody could beat the Royal Navy. And even during the war, the German army, what they called, the Kriegsmarine couldn't beat the Royal Navy. The Royal Navy was just too powerful. Hello, the hooker. Hello, it's me, the hooker. It's me. I'm back. Yeah, you're probably a bit confused, the hooker. I know I said it was probably. You probably took me up and said we were live streaming at 10 o'clock, but I started a tiny bit early, so forgive me for that. Forgive me. We call that less massive. But we'll just talk about colonization. Like Fats owned a lot too. Fats and England were the biggest colonizers. Spain too. Spain and Portugal obviously way before that. But obviously I'm talking about 1900s when Trinidad. Spain lost everything really. Spain used to own Cuba. Like Spain and Portugal used to own a lot, and then that. I have a question for everybody here. Alaska. Everybody knows where Alaska is. How was everybody doing? Well, I'm doing fine. I think everybody else is doing fine, unless they're getting fed up with me rambling. I'm only joking. Alaska. Everybody knows where Alaska is. Everybody knows, I'm sure, that it used to be Russian. It used to belong to the Russian Empire. They obviously sold it because it was awkward. Let's put it that way. It was an awkward place. It was an awkward place, and there was not really much value for it. But it was a lot of money back then. They sold. I think it's 1 million. They sort of fun. And back then, it would have probably today's money would have been 1 trillion or something like that. There's a lot of money. But it still belongs to America today. But do you think it should be still belong to Russia, or do you think it should be still belong to America? That's the question I'm asking. Because a lot of people say it's the Russian government sooner or later. But like the Russian government hasn't got a huge amount of money, let's put it that way. But somebody said to me that they're probably going to buy Alaska back at some stage. But I don't know. Like America would be tough to buy, especially if Donald Trump's president. Like you would never be able to buy it. Never be able to buy it. But do you think it should be still American, or do you think it should be still Russian? I really would just be interested to see what people think. I say a lot of people say it should be still in America, which probably should be, because it's been there. I don't think America would accept a land border with Russia. It does. Let me see. And land border. Well, I don't think America would accept a land border. Well, it doesn't really border America. Canada's in the way. Yeah, Canada's in the way, but I suppose NATO. Yeah, Canada's part of NATO. So if Russia did invade, like say Russia, just saying, nobody panic. I'm only saying if say Russia did declare war on NATO, obviously, if they did own Alaska, they could obviously put troops in Alaska, and they can blitz through Canada. Well, Canada up here would be probably very hard for them to blitz through. It'd be very, very hard to get to the United States, because the terrain in Canada wouldn't be the best. But I don't think the United States. But if the United States, we don't know what could happen in the next few. Like tomorrow, the United States could be back up. Something will really happen. Like Wall Street could crash in the morning. Let's just say. So anything could happen overnight. That's the way I'm saying. Like back in the 1939, when Wall Street did crash, nobody thought it would ever crash. And apparently it did, and everybody went into depression afterward. So things could happen overnight. Like America could. I'm not saying they could go bankrupt. I don't. America's still a very powerful democracy. Has a huge amount of money. Obviously spends a huge amount on the armed forces. Like it's mad how much they spend. But I'm sure everybody probably agrees they should be still American. I'm sure they take that everybody agrees. Is the hooker still in the live stream? I just want to ask. Is he still here? Yeah. So I just want. I'm still here. Yeah. Oh God, the light's gone off. Do you think? I would like to just get your opinion. Um, do you think Alaska should be a part of the United States? I think it should be still in washing hands. I used still because it used to be in washing hands. Like go stop heat up a bit. San Patriots in there. And I was wondering who fought in the Mexicans against the US. Fought with the fought for Mexico against the US. No, I never heard that. Was that obviously must have been wars with Mexico before because when America got the independence from the British, they only owned 13 colonies. They had to get the rest of the United States back, which was belonged to Mexico which was Mexican. So that's I think they celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Mexico today because of that. Oh, right. Well, as I said, there's Irish everywhere. It's literally anywhere you could take this Irish, except North Korea. Maybe it's one or two. Maybe it could be one Irish person there. Maybe some. I wouldn't be surprised actually if there was. Yeah, there's a lot of Irish probably. There's a good lot. I think there's many people said there's a lot in Fana. There's a good lot of Irish. There's a big Irish community in Fana. Don't think there's a small one in Jamaica. I remember hearing of that. Don't think there's one in Venezuela. Venezuela alone is how many best country. I think there's loads in Brazil too. Argentina there's a few too. Obviously, America has the biggest amount of Irish people in the world, and then Australia, followed by Australia, New Zealand, Canada, probably the UK, probably Western Europe too. 4 people in the stream. Good God. Hello, everybody. How are you? We have 4 likes too. My good God. Thank you. 5 likes. Good God. As soon as I said that, Jesus. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. You're very kind. Thanks. 12 a.m. for me right here. Estonia. You said you were in Estonia. Oh shit! Damn. So I nearly cost that. 6 likes. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. As soon as I mentioned, I hope I wasn't begging there for likes. Thank you to the hooker for liking. Thanks. Thank you. Estonia. I can't pronounce the capital's name. I can't like that. Probably very cold there now. Probably still very cold. Baltic countries, the 3 Baltic countries. Obviously used to be owned by the Russian Empire. Gained independence from the Russia when the Tsar collapsed. Communists took over when they declared independence. Estonia got most British help for good lot of British help from when they declared independence. If you're looking at a Mexican border Calais, you can see he looks Irish. Okay. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about? Any country or any questions you want to ask me? Fire away. Just put off again. Good God. Oh, this come up again. Good God. I have to start looking into moderators. That's the thing. Somebody mentioned to me. I have to start looking into moderators. I will look into that. Obviously, if you're in the stream, a good lot, I will moderate you. And just to say to anybody, there will never be ever be a donation button on my channel. Just to say that to anybody. There's one person who one day said I'd be very greedy with my channel, but that's not the case. I really couldn't care much about money, and that's the truth. So there won't be ever a donation button. So don't worry about that. Like I'm doing it for the fun of it, and to promote issues. That's the thing. And you get people's opinions and views and get people to speak, you know. Mongolia, the Great Khanate, the People's Republic. I didn't know it was called the People's Republic of China on the globe. I thought it was called only China. The People's Republic of China, Taiwan. Should I say anymore? Indonesia. Oh yeah, when I was I'm taking off questions right now. Okay, yeah, that's gone. I talk about colonization. Just saying, last word on the colonization. The Netherlands, Queen during the World War II, like Queen Wilhelmina of the Netherlands was Queen of the Netherlands, obviously. When she was obviously Queen during World War One too. Well, not obvious, but you know, they owned a good lot. Like they owned a place down here, modern day Sanam, you know, that place there on a small island of Venezuela too. I think they still own that island of Venezuela. Obviously the Dutch owned. Obviously used to own. They're the first people to get New York. I think it was Netherlands. Netherlands owned a lot. Netherlands owned all of Indonesia too. The Dutch East Indies. They just colonized Haiti too. Probably way back. Yeah, probably way back. They probably did. But the first people to discover, I think, probably the first people to colonize. I'm not too sure. I'm not really too sure about Haiti and Cuba. But you know, I'm not really saying much because I never really know much about them. Them two countries. But I take your word that the Dutch did discover them. The Dutch had a lot of people. Belgium never really colonized too, just to say. Belgium only colonized the Congo. That's all. Well, maybe before, way before what I'm talking about. I'm talking about really before World War One, around that time. Belgium only colonized the Congo, but as we know, the king of the Belgium wasn't too friendly with the people in the Congo. Trying to think of other countries that probably colonized. Belgium committed a lot of yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Killed Leopold the First, yeah. Wasn't it? I don't think it was the king. He wasn't king during World War One, as far as I know. Nobody ever really talks about Belgium, what they done in the Congo. Nobody ever really talks about it. But then again, that's what happened with the Congo Civil War. I think it's all down to colonization. Really, all the troubles. Nameless. Hello, I can't breathe because I'm a coconut. I can't breathe because I'm a coconut. Right. Fair enough. You be you. I'm not joking. But welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, Nameless. Welcome. We think any other countries colonized. Greece never really colonized. Italy, as I said, colonized Spain. Netherlands, Belgium, Germany. Germany colonized the good, but Germany owned a good lot of land. I know probably people have to talk. If anybody has a question to take me off the subject of colonization, fire away. They used to own New Guinea. They used to own a lot of small islands in the North Pacific. Hello, Sean. Long time no see. Turn on you like the. It's a bit sad. It's a bit sad. It is on, Sean. It is on. I moved this close actually. Maybe I have. Yeah, but that's good because I have an energy saving light. And it's a bit of a clown of thing. It's a bit of a clown of thing. But how are you doing, Sean? It's a long time since I talked to you. I meant to talk to you one day. I forgot to message you, but that's me. But I hope you're doing well. I hope you're keeping well, Sean. Hope you're keeping very well, and I hope you're enjoying your summer. What do you think is most underrated? Underrated? What do you mean what do you mean, Hucker? Underrated? Do you mean in potential? Do you think in economy? Do you mean what do you mean, like specifically? I'm sorry for finesse. I'm sorry. I can't. My computer is the worst thing. Like emotes doesn't appear on my computer, so. But like people don't talk about it a lot, etc. So I really have to say, you could be say I'm a bit biased towards the Baltic countries No, not the Baltic countries, the Nordic countries. But I think the most underrated country, the two more underrated countries, is Norway, Finland. They're the two underrated countries. I think the Sweden's talked about a good bit, but I think Norway is underrated. I think Norway, a lot of people don't talk about Norway or Finland. I don't. I think they're the two underrated countries. A lot of people do talk about every other country. I hear a lot, but I never hear much about Norway and Finland. Oh, Iceland as well, Greenland. They're the countries I think they're underrated, and majority of Africa is really not talked about a lot either. Like this, loads of other places are probably not talked about a lot too. Like I can't remember the last time somebody said something about Ecuador to me. I can't remember. Nobody ever said that about Ecuador. And the somebody talked about Panama before to me. Honduras, them countries, them few countries there. Yeah, they're underrated. I think they're underrated. But I really think Norway and Finland is the ones that suffer the most. Being two European countries that nobody really talks about them that much. I think people are just jealous of. Yes, Honduras, them countries will have high murder rates because there's so many people coming up from South America, trying to get into America, and they would have huge amount of people going in and people killing each other. Oh, there's so many people coming in now because it's near 10 o'clock. But yeah, Sean, just to say before I ask the question, Sean is very an OG. He was my first subscriber on YouTube. I know him from school, obviously, Sean. He was an old friend of mine in school too. So thank you to Sean for, I have to say, and I'm sure he knows it, I really, really appreciate him because he was one of the reasons why I started YouTube too. Because he was starting too, and we were talking about things to do on YouTube too. So thank you to Sean too for the huge amount of support over the last 4 years nearly on my channel. Honduras has won the highest one. Mexico is the highest murder rate. Then probably Honduras, Guatemala, them countries have probably. Panama might not have a quite high one because Panama is more developed than the rest of them. I built a huge wall around my village in Minecraft to. Now, Nameless, I don't take Minecraft as one of them games. I don't think they're trying to raise an international issue on migration in Minecraft. I don't think so. I don't think 10-year-old kids would be a bit bothered about immigration. They'd be like, I just want to kill my sheep. I just want to watch PewDiePie play Minecraft. I don't care about these people. I just want to play Minecraft. I don't care. I want to play Minecraft. I want to buy all the V-Bucks I can too on Fortnite. And so forth and so on. I just went in a mad rant. No, I just went in a mad rant. Well, Nameless, whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats your boat. Oh, joke. I'm a joke sometimes. I suppose it's good to have a laugh. So anything else anybody want to talk about? Okay. Okay, Nameless. Take it handy, take it easy. No need to go over the top. No, there's no need to go over the top. Will you ever try Cyberpunk when it comes out? Probably, maybe. I don't know. It depends. it depends. I usually wait for people to say what's like. Like I bought Fallout 76 and I went to this video. It's like, where's Fallout 76? I bought Fallout 76 before people tell me about it. And you can see it's still in the Wrapping Paper because I refused to take it out because how bad it was. And I didn't want my account to get hacked or anything at all. So it's still in the thing. And maybe someday I might give it a go because it is getting better. It is better than it was. Let's put that. You know. What is your opinion on? Let me read through this. What's your opinion on the Manic Son? I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion really on them kind of them things. Sorry, Dow. I don't really know what to say about that question. I don't really know what to say about. Look up the picture. Up the walls. Put the picture of the walls and I do. Hold on, everybody just hold on 2 seconds. Welcome whoever just joined, thank you for joining us. Okay. Yes, I see what you're talking about. Oh god, that's big huge comedy. 1 second, just give me 2 seconds. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what you want to say about that. 2 days ago, there was an app called FaceApp. FaceApp, yeah, PewDiePie made a video on it. And basically took your picture. You took what? And basically you took a picture. I thought you said you took a picture of me. Of your face, and you can see what you look like when you're older. But apparently a Russian hacker hacked the app and got access to 50 million pics. Oh my Jesus Christ. And I'm sure they're investigating. I'm sure they're looking into it. Just want to check something. Yeah, just my microphone there for a second just went a bit wacky there for a second. I could just see my thing just go up and down the screen, my microseconds. So yeah, apologies. I had to just mute myself for a second and then put it back on. So hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully you can hear me better. So we hacked. Well, lucky I didn't play it or use it. But like, what's the sets and hacking things like that? Like, why would you want to do that? I don't see this. Like these people who do these things. I done a video a while ago and somebody knocking down things in Cavan Town, my local capital town, as you could say, knocking flower pots down off windows. Like, what's the sets in it? What's the sets? What did they achieve by doing it? I don't get it. Right, okay, name. That's right. That's 100%. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally in the Constitution of Human Rights. You can just do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's 100%. I actually got achievement on Xbox for playing Minecraft for 100 days. Good God, 100 days. But to be honest with you, I can't officially have no life. Oh, don't say that now. These people like different things, and that's the thing. Let me think. What's the game? GTA 4. Probably I have 200, maybe 300 days probably in it. I got achievement 3 times for playing it for 300 days. Is that what you mean? Like, is the achievement for 300 days in Minecraft? I hope everybody's having a great day anyway. I hope everybody's just chilling, having a drink of 7-Up or something. No. You mean like? Okay, that's good. I just playing my chain. No, my chain, my bracelet. I say everybody's just like as soon as people join, I say they'll be soon joining, and they'd be like, "Why are you live an hour ago?" They'd be like, "What the hell, man?" I just have to go. If anybody has any other questions they want to ask me, fire away. I'll be back in a second. Just get my phone out. Me charge. Me charge. Oh, well, true. And sorry, I'm being a bit relaxed here. I'm being too relaxed. Which is probably not good for a politician, but what can you say? So yeah, just to say to Dawa, forgot to say to Dawa, I will be doing more GTA 5 videos. If you do, I love the way that I hope you enjoy them. I hope everybody enjoys the GTA 5 videos because they will be a bit of fun. Obviously, I probably will do just random things. I probably will do the Wrector mode. Maybe we might raid the military base. Maybe we see how that goes. I'd love to do that. No, like I'm back. Oh God, it's the Pokemon Go. It's the Pokemon Go. They're coming back. No, steal a fighter jet. Yeah, fine. But what do you want? What do you want me to do with the fighter jet? Do you want me to? What do you want me to like? I steal a fighter jet. No, but that's no problem. But do you what specifically you want me to do? Just fly around? Do you want me to just fly around? And just say how beautiful the map is. Or do you want me to? I obviously think that you want me to just massacre everybody. Get rid of everybody. Fly between the city buildings. Oh no, God! Believe me, I'm only good at flying helicopters. But do you know what? We'll try it. How about this? I do in direct mode. I have God mode on, and we steal a fighter jet. We try and get into the military base. We kill a few people on the way in. Right? We get a fighter jet. We try and take off. We get shot down. We keep going. We try and fly for 5 stars. We try and fly through the buildings. And if I crash, I crash, and we take on the police from there. How about that? Does that sound great? I do that actually straight away after this live stream. Hello to everybody who just joined us. Yeah, I built a huge mansion in Minecraft. It seems like a full-time building stuff, nameless, which is a good thing. Minecraft's good for your mind, and it's good for taking and everything. It's good. It's really, really good that you're building. That you're finding something that you can enjoy. It's really, really good. It's always good for people to, like, you obviously love playing Minecraft and you love building things and love your imagination, love how, like, people don't have an imagination. Some people in society now don't have imagination because they're too busy on Fortnite and playing different games. They don't encourage people to use their imagination. And nameless, I have to say, Minecraft is one of the best games to use your imagination to imagine things, and it's really, really good. Minecraft's good for that. So it's good. Well, fair play, because I tried to build a few houses in Minecraft and I failed terribly. Yeah. So do you want me to do that tower for the next video of GTA 5? I have no bother stealing it. If that's all I would do, if you want me to do that, then that's 100% grand. I have no bother. I do whatever anybody wants me to do in GTA. But within reason, obviously, within the reason of humanity, and within the reason of PG friendly contact, so I can get the extra ad revenue. I'm only joking. I'm not that scummy to do that. I'm guessing Sean's still not here. I'm guessing Sean's gone now. I know. I hope the stream's alright. I hope this is not lagging or anything. If it's lagging or anything, just tell me straight away, because it's obviously probably something to do with something I'm doing. If anybody has any questions, just set fire away. I might go back to talking my conversation. Is oh yeah, when I was talking about colonization of India, when India declared independence, Pakistan got it too. Bangladesh too. Probably loads of people probably didn't know this. I'm talking about, probably loads of people never heard of this. But when the Tsar was head of Russia, the Russian Empire. I wouldn't out of questions. Yeah, just keep taking. Okay, it's grand. Whatever you want to ask me, it's fine. If you want to ask me in history questions, I might know a few, might not know a few. So test me, Jonze. The Russian Empire, when Tsar Nicholas II was the last emperor of Russia, that's what they call the emperor. Obviously, his family were taken by the Bolsheviks to way over to Siberia during the Russian Civil War, because the white Russians, that's what they called them in the Civil War, and then there was the red Russians, obviously the communists. The Tsar went to Siberia along with his family, his wife of the Alexandra, I don't know, and the three daughters. I wonder, because there's always a rumor saying that one of the daughters got out. I can't remember what was the name of the daughters, but one of them got out. I don't know if people believe that, because there's huge rumors in Russia, and there's people always hoping that they treat it like goddess now. They treat Tsar as treated. And I really have to say, there was no need to kill the daughters in that time. There was no need to kill them. It was really like, I understand if he killed the Tsar, you maybe spare his wife, but you know, why was there any need to kill the innocent daughters that had nothing to do with anything that Russia went through? Like, obviously, Russia kind of threw themselves into the First World War because they backed Serbia, and Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. And Russia was allied to Serbia, and Russia was allied to France, and then France was allied to England, but England didn't join because they didn't invade Belgium yet, and so far complicated. One more day I was like, hey, I want to big it. And did you achieve anything? Did you find any gold? Did you find Doritos or anything? White Army for... Yeah, people do take. I remember people saying this to me. People do take when I say White Army, they mean the Winter War, which is not the case. It's ridiculous service. Putin told us who made up. It was... Yeah, I agree with you there. Do you listen to music? Do you listen to normal rap, hop, hip hop, rock? I more country and western, not out of the whole album. I'm not really into my rap and hip hop. Back the 80s and the 70s, the older songs are the best. Let's put it that way. Like, come on now. Like, nowadays, people just scream into mics. You know, and they get 5 million views on YouTube for screaming into a mic. Saying random stuff, you know, like there's good music. There's obviously some good music, like Sympathy was one of the greatest songs I ever heard back a few years ago. I know I made comments, I was like, but seriously, Ring of Fire, like that was a great song. Ring of Fire, Country Roads Take Me Home, West Virginia. They were great songs. Yeah, come on, you couldn't, like nobody could beat them songs. Like, I bet you if I give anybody $60 billion, $60 trillion, and they say, come up with a song that can beat these albums and sales. Nobody could do it. ABBA, obviously ABBA from Sweden, great, in my opinion, one of the greatest singers. Huge, great singers in the Eurovision. Like nobody could beat them. Sweden, they won 2 times with ABBA, I think. Well, music today is terrible. Yes, I agree. Bobby Ross. I know Shane Ross, but I don't know Bobby Ross. Yeah, that's actually true. I know Shane Ross. Minister for Transport. But I don't know him, I met him once. Obviously I give that out to him. That's the thing. I give that out to him. I was like, it was about transport, and I was like, we meet a local lake in Cavan. And he was like, okay, but I see what to do. Obviously notification. I don't know Bobby Ross now, but I know. Was he a famous pato? I think maybe he was the famous pato. Maybe I don't know, but I know Shane Ross, the Minister for Transport, and he knows me. He follows me on Twitter. He knows me. He knows I'm a bit of a cunt, which he probably would say, to be honest, because I am annoying. But he's all. Did you see them actually come back to Shane Ross? I actually had a great laugh when Katie Taylor, when she won the light belt medals. She went back to Dublin Airport, right? And Shane Ross was photobombing her. What do you mean by photobombing? Is he was behind her. all the way. Like every time, he's always behind her looking at her and everything in every shot. and wouldn't get out of the way. And he didn't have anything to do with it at all. Like it was gas. I'm sure people know what I'm talking about. What job would you get if you became an adult? Well, at the moment in time, we see if what politics can do for me. And if not, we try the council men. We try the holy council. Walking the roads, going up and down the road and over the road and back the road and never touches any part of the road at all. That'd be me. I'm only joking. I work very hard in the council. He thought he was one who won it. Yeah, he thought he was the one who won the fight. Yeah, he was always like, I had a great laugh on that. I should have said messaged him on Twitter saying, "No, yeah, great time." And then he was, the other day on Twitter. I know I'm telling ways my voice now. The other day on Twitter, right? He posted this on Twitter, and the moon landing 50 years to the moon and back. Right? He posted on Twitter, and you look it up on Twitter. Shane Boston Twitter, look it up. Because he actually posted the picture of the Neil Armstrong on the moon, right? And him behind him. And this is on his official Twitter again. He put it up himself. It just goes to show you. It became a meme now. So every time next if we ever become the most popular YouTube channel in Holland, he'd be over there, I'd be doing a live stream, and I'd be like, "Hello everybody, we have to hit 1 million subscribers, yeah." And he'd be like, wait and see, I'm just gonna do this. And my acting skills not good. He's just gonna be like, he's going to be like this with a big grin on his face, and then he'll be like this side. And every time I move the camera, he'll be like, "Go this way." And then he'd be looking down at me, then he'd be in my way, and then I hit a box in the face. I'm really joking. Imagine that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. But it was really funny, I have to admit. That was really, really funny. So only 5 people watching it. I hope everybody's having a great day. Because I see people probably just like, "What the hell?" He's live streaming beforehand. I know people probably be confused in that. Obviously, probably a lot of people are tired out from yesterday. Understandable. If there's anything else anybody wants to ask me, by the way, if anybody wants to just talk among yourselves or anything like that, by the way, it's no problem. I have no problem with people talking or anything like that. If anybody wants to ask me anything, fire away. Next, I might have something specific to talk about next time when I'm streaming. And if anybody wants to ask me any history questions, or any geography questions, to put me at the test, maybe, yeah, that's what we could do next time. We could actually do a history quiz or geography quiz, and random people could just come in and just say, "Where is China?" And I'd be like, "I don't know where China is." And they'd be like, "How do you not know where China is?" And I'd be like, "I don't know." And they'd be like, "They make your goods." And I'd be like, "No." And they'd be like, "Yes." And then there'd be a huge fight in the chat. I have a table, Charles, but it's going. Okay. How do you learn so much about history, Adrian? Even guys twice your age would know a lot less of these things. Well, I don't know much. Like, as I said, Haiti, I don't know really much about Haiti. I know a good lot about Cuba, the Cuban Revolution, and how Castro came to power and the communist regime there. But I don't really know much about Haiti. Never really, obviously there was the Dominican Republic. The Republic obviously was fascist. They were fascist, but they were very, very small country. Haiti was split into 2. Dominican Republic, Haiti was split. Is it still split to this day? No, I think Haiti's just one country, isn't it? I can't remember. I just don't know over the years, you remember these things. Like, I don't know it's Greenland. I'm still trying to find out if Greenland's still a part of Denmark. I still never looked up I looked up things on it, and I never got my Pacific hats on it. I never got any hats on it. So anybody knows at all, let me know if you ever hear anything about it. History is fun. History is fun. Yeah, it's good to know what people are doing. See, you lived in, well, not really if you're Germany. Germany is one of the places that, history would look bad. But if you're Finland, if you're from Finland, I know we keep using Finland, but Finland really has to be given huge credit. Because Finland done very well against the US as everybody knows with the war. And I mean, they actually just kicked them. They actually just give them the biggest kick of their life. So the Finnish people should be proud of themselves. They should be really, really proud of themselves of their history because they fought off the Red Army. They survived. Like, I don't mean any offense to the hooker, but Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania seen no hope against the USSR when they demanded to put in a communist government in the three countries. And obviously they couldn't stand up to the might of the USSR. But obviously Finland had to do a different thing, and Finland was like, no, we would never give you a bit of land. And Russia was like, you know what, we're just going to take it off. You're going to fall in 5 weeks. And that turned into 3 months. How nice. And ended up with half of the Russian army dying. And they ended up with they ended up with 4,000 or 5,000 tanks destroyed. I guess an army that had no tanks at all and no anti-tank weapons, were just Molotov cocktails. That you can't make these things up. Like, it was great. You should do Kahoot stream. Yeah, that's the thing. But I've done Kahoot a few times, but I meet somebody just to show me. Like, I can't remember how to set up Kahoot again. I probably have a Kahoot account. I can't remember. It's still split today. It's still split. It's Haiti. I don't know. I looked that up. Well, actually, yeah, I can see the line now. So, Haiti's one country. What's the other country? I can't see the same category. I'd look it up again. I didn't know that part. Like, geography, South America would be the best. United States geography might be decently, but European geography might be good with. But Irish geography, decent, very good with it. But I'm probably being too cocky now. Estonia got independence. If it's spelled it right, by singing. Estonia got independence by singing. By singing. Right. Oh yeah, going back to colonization. Sorry, I meant to say Cyprus used to be a British colony. Now it's split into two. So that's down to colonization, basically. Really, what happened there? The country's just split into two over it, because that's the way it's gone. Turkey owns, I think, one part of it has a public kind of government. Do you believe in Jesus? Well, it's very hard to believe in God and Jesus. Sometimes in the world, but I do have faith that people and they're real. But it's very hard with some of the things happening in the world. It's really, really hard to believe. Like, it's some things that happen in this world. It's very, very hard. Like, it's heartbreaking to see, and you don't believe that things like that happens. And why would God let this happen to people like the Second World War and the First World War? Like, they were hell. That was hell. That was literally hell. Like, it's no better. The famine and all was hell. Like, you can't explain. Like, all at that time was very Catholic. And I still can't get why God punished Irish people so much to starve, so many millions to starve. Like, that's one thing I still can't understand. And the Irish people have been, done so much for the Catholic Church, and they suffer terribly. The Turks colonized it now. Yeah, well, the one part of the island, I don't know, but the other one part of it looks like it's Turkish. I know. Do you know why Russian population is shrinking? Probably because of immigration. I say Russia is just not enough work. And I say it's just people going different places. I don't know. I watched the video on it, but I can't remember what they were saying about it. Like I say, it's just not enough work and probably bad waiting, probably the diseases, and probably, it's probably down to everything, really. But I would like to know. I remember I was watching a video on my phone one time. I just can't remember. The family was genocide, Adrian. Yeah, it was the British genocide. Yes, it was. But you could the reason why I just brought up about God, why would God let that happen? Why? It was a British genocide, but God obviously has control. Well, in my opinion, has control of what human beings can take British prime ministers, kings, queens, And he could have stopped it. He could have said, he could have said to the king at the time, was it Queen Victoria? It was Queen Victoria, wasn't it? This is not what you're doing to the Irish people. Maybe just, cool it. Maybe cool it. Where am I here? They're benefiting no food. Yeah, they took food out of this country, grain, to the British Empire. You had 2 other YouTubers who I'm subscribed to who are live as well. Oh, right. You probably live at the Spundy, probably. Hey, buddy, will you give a big shout out to Sinead Happy? He's a big fan of yours. And Andy O'Reilly, sorry, I meant to say Wiley, sorry. Hey, would you give me a big shout out to Sinead, and my apologies if I say your name wrong. I'm glad you're big for Sinead O'Reilly. Herbert, my apologies. I'm going to say the words because I'm not going to be able to pronounce it, sorry. SHRYNE, Herbert. Thank you for being a huge fan of mine. Thank you. You're very kind. I'm sorry that I can't say your name. I really am trying to say it here myself, trying to say it in my head so I can say it. I can pronounce your second name. But I'm sorry if I can't say your first name. Really sorry, especially because you're a fan. I feel very bad myself for not being able to say it. But really, I truthfully can't because my dyslexia is that bad that I can't really say random people's names. I can't say it. I'm really, really sorry. But I'm glad that you're a huge fan of mine. It really, really does mean a lot to me. So that was Annie O'Reilly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. I hope the 2 of you are having a great day. Do you know Exhibition 1? I don't know Nameless. Sorry. My chair is still squeaking after I put oil on it today. Oh God, it's half 10. Jesus Christ, never knew that. Oh God, 7 people watching, 7 likes. Good God, Jesus. I just noticed this. I'm not paying attention. Wake up, Adrian. So yeah, welcome to everybody. Welcome. I'm sure probably everybody's like he was live. He was supposed to be live at 10 o'clock. My apologies. I know. 8 likes. Jesus, thank you. Jesus. Yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying the day. I hope everybody has had a great day. I hope everybody's weather's great. I'm going to sleep now. Okay, Nameless. You take care of yourself. I see you. We won't be live tomorrow, but you probably watch one of the 2 of the videos if you get chats. Anyway, thank you for watching, Nameless. See you tomorrow. Take care. So if there's any questions, anyway, even Annie O'Reilly, I keep saying O'Reilly. Sorry, I'm really sorry. If you add Annie, I'm so sorry. But if you want to ask any questions of the SHRYNE, if they want to ask any questions, I don't know if this person's in the chat, but if you want to ask any questions, fire away. I'm not a hostile person. If you want to ask me anything, that's grand. You can ask me anything at all. I have no bother with anybody asking. But a huge shout out to him. Huge shout out to SHRYNE. A huge shout out to Herbert. A huge shout out. My huge apologies for not being able to pronounce your name. I would just love to be able to pronounce people's names. That's one thing we'd just love to learn. I could pronounce Nameless. I take the small bits of it, and Hooker. I can spread out. Some people's names probably pronounce them wrong and everything. So please forgive me for that. Just give me 2 seconds. That's fine. Sorry, just a message. Back in my old school, I used to be bullied, and the maths teacher always yelled at me. Yeah, I had a maths teacher like that. And believe me, it was terrible. It was really, really terrible. Just annoying maths teacher. I feel your pain. Teachers can be a bit of teachers don't care. They don't understand what students. They don't understand students, even though they were students themselves at one stage in their life. When the old people know. But they don't understand. The people learn at different speeds, and it's okay everybody gets answers wrong. Even the Bishop of Armagh gets answers wrong. Even the person who's the most brightest person in humanity Stephen Hawkins, if he was alive today, he was a great professor, great person. He would obviously get a few things wrong. Nobody in the world can know everything. Hooker. Nobody could ever know anything. You can learn what you're able to learn. Don't like everybody can learn what they're able to learn. And people who bully people is just they're really just really sad people. They're really just sad. I know so many bullies. I went through bullies and everything like that. They're just really sad people. They're really just it really just shows you how much they don't care for people. They just want to get a name as a bully and a tug. That's what they always end up being a tug anyway. So never let them take you down. Never let them take you down. Never let them even bully you around. Always tell them, that's the thing. Always tell them, even if you're an adult, tell somebody. Because the people can bully you as an adult, bosses can bully people, employees. Never let anybody ever bully you. Because if you let them bully they'll bully you again. If you let them bully tries to keep bullying into the day, unfortunately you die. Which is sad. Which is really sad. There's bullies out there that's there's thick bullies out here. But someday maybe they might get their comeuppance. But they always get the comeuppance in the end. That's what I find. Do you have listening to rap music? Obviously I do. Do you ever look at my playlist, Starwa? Do you ever look at my playlists on my channel? In my playlist section, there's a lot of good music there. I'm not going to say much more than that. But I do listen to rap music. The Rising of the Moon, one of the great songs. Foggy Dew, obviously, great song. What's my favourite? I have to say the Foggy Dew. It's a really good song. I can try and think. A song for all, Luke Kelly's song for all, it's really good. I love that song. Really great song. Them two songs have been my number one. But obviously, like two Calvin songs, Come Back, Paddy Wiley, to Paddy and stuff, obviously. Great song, Calvin song, great Calvin song. Calvin Girl, obviously, too. When I was in the bathroom, a bully came in and tried to put my head in the toilet. And I was like 9. Yeah, I bet you anybody who's older than you. Like it's shame for what people take. It's shame for the people who do that. Like they shows you how much disrespect they have for people. And they're never really going to change unless somebody forces them to change. Also, back in my old school, the teacher didn't care when I got bullied. Yeah, sadly, that's true, but it's the same now. People don't care, really. Teachers don't care. But now it might have changed a bit when we were younger. Have you heard the Patriot game? Was that a movie? Is that a movie or was that a game? Oh, it's a game, yeah. I don't know about that. About a young guy from Ireland. No, I never heard of it. The new school, I went, it's a Weber song. Oh, is it? I never knew that. I don't think there's any Calvin Weber songs, is there? No, I don't think so. The new school that I'm in right now, it's pretty peaceful, but I have too many kids trying to be cool. It's the same everywhere. People trying to be cool. Like I don't try and be cool. Like I'm not trying to show off to anybody about anything. I'm not trying to show off saying, I do this. I'm Ireland's supposed to be, as people said, few people in my community said they went and done a thing, looking up, see who's the most youngest political activist in Ireland. And they said I was. And that's the title I have. But I obviously haven't been officially said that by RT or anything. So I don't gloat about that. I only said it once. I never said it again. I only said it once in the video, never said it again. Like, I don't want to gloat. That's the thing. I don't try and be cool. I'm who I am, and I don't want to be cool. I'm not above anybody. Everybody's equal. Nobody can be cooler than anybody else. That's the way I look in life. It's a Weber song. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm reading the same thing now. Sorry. Does it feel great making YouTube videos and lives? It feels amazing to do this. It feels like I never thought I would be able to do something like this. And obviously, with you guys here and the chat, it's obviously amazing with you here talking. And if the 7 people out here, if you want to ask me anything, you can fire away. Don't be afraid. If Alan Wiley's doing the chat, you can talk too. It's whatever you want to ask me, especially if anything at all. Like, believe me, I talk. I'm not afraid to talk to people and say to people anything. what at the O'Hanlon about O'Hanlon when he died beside Sean's house. Okay, I'm going to sleep now. It's almost 1. I'm pretty tired. I'll see you tomorrow on your next live. I won't be live stream tomorrow, maybe, but we see. Might do a 30-minute one. But yeah, you take care of yourself, Coco. You have a nice sleep, and yeah, I see you tomorrow. And take care of yourself. But Sean from the South too. It's really Gary O. It's really good. Really good song. But the song that I would like now, the newest song I suppose I would like, is Sympathy, which is a song when I was in a hospital in Dublin. I met the health facility in Dublin. It was supposed a song that was hope to us at the time. Sympathy. I can't remember who sang, but I obviously listen to it now and again because it's a song kind of to me. Because when I was in the dark time, it was kind of a thing that brought a smile to my face, and it was a song of hope to me. Still, I know some people might think it's cringy, but it's a kind of song of hope to me. But that's the only song I think that's the best in the last 20 years. But there's a few other songs, but not many. There's 2 good songs, which is a playlist I have. What Up the Road, Up the Road. Yeah, it's a great song. Up the Road. That's the name. That's the name. But Keep the Shuffle Tip, and obviously a legendary song. Oh, did you? Did you? Well, obviously, to be honest, going back to this, about the troubles in Ireland, it was in like they had to do it. I understand they had to do it to have the guns and everything in people's faces and take people out of the cars and put them up gunpoint to in front of the cars. But there was no need really for 7 or 8 men. Like my family had run-ins with the OIC, the Royal Irish Constabulary up in Northern Ireland before they were called the PSNI. There was my mother went up one time to Northern Ireland. She had nothing on her, literally nothing at all. And 7 or 8 army yokes came after and put her off. Obviously, took her out in gunpoint, literally took her out of gunpoint. Took her giving out hell. Like she had small number plates. Like she had a small number plate. She had these small number plates. They're just picking on Irish people. That's what they were doing. Obviously, there was no need for 7 or 8 things, and there was about 13 or 16 members of the British Army there, along with OIC people, all with guns in their face. There was no need for that. There was only one person. There was no need for that. Like, believe me, there was no need. Like, I understand if she had something on her, there was the need for that. But obviously, there was no threat. She was just going up to get somebody that was coming out of the hospital up in Northern Ireland to bring it back down to Cap. There was no need for that. There was no need for it. But you could have got killed. That's the thing. But thankfully you didn't get killed. Thankfully. Anybody wants to ask me a question at all, please fire ahead. Yeah, a lot of people probably just going to bed now. Michael Kelly's here. What's up, Michael? Yeah, lad, they pointed guns at me when I was young, very young. Yeah, I thought it was normal. No, well, to be honest, there was no such thing as something like that. That carry on shouldn't have happened. That was what it was. Carry on. Just carry on. Oh, Irish boys in here. Irish boy. Why am I saying Irish boy? Little boy, sorry. More like Michael's. Oh no, come on. So everybody's going. I hope notifications just didn't come out now. I hope notifications didn't just come out now, lads. I hope it didn't just come out now because I'm live streaming since sometime before 8 o'clock. I don't know. Yeah, we just here to having a great chat. We're having a great chat about everything. We mainly focus on just what they got British Cockwood land and French Cockwood land around Africa and around the world. Colonization, that's what it is. Sorry, let me just rub my face to get myself waking up. But here, lads, don't be. Yeah, try and be friendly to each other. Try and be friendly to each other. Because it's good to be like it's better to talk to people. It's better to be nice to people in life than argue with people. Because like, what's the point really in arguing with people? It's better to always be nice to people and genuine to people than find like I would fought for people, give out to people and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it never really got you any further than anything. And like, it's always better just to be nice to people. But how are you, Mike? Anyway, and how are you, little boy, too? I'm guessing that you and Little Boy know each other, probably, Mike. I don't know. You probably know each other. I just could be joking about it. I don't know. I don't know. But try and be. You're welcome, Michael. Um, I have another video to do for Dow. Is Dow still here? Um, oh right, Dow is still here. Sorry, I just I seen. I was looking up here, and then I seen. What part is the best county nuts? The Cavan. Cavan, definitely. 100% Cavan. No doubts about it. No doubts. No doubts about it. Anybody disagrees with it, straight away. Ow! My finger. Actually, I really just bounced my tongue off it. Well, that's my mini thing. I just really just like calming myself. Haha, no way, it's Dow. Dow, we're not going to be in a fight over this. But yeah, every county has their own attractions. Everybody has their own. Every county has their own attraction. Malta has everything like that. Haha. Thanks for no problem, Mike. No problem. I'm going to do another GTA upload today. Dow asked me to do one. I'm going to, well, not today, maybe tomorrow evening. I don't know. Depends when I get chats. So I'm going to go into Fort Sankuda. Right, I'm going to fly to shoot as many guards as I can before I get to the jet, the military jet. I'm going to fly between the buildings in Los Santos, try and survive with the cops when we were 5 stars, and we see how that goes. So that you have another GTA 5 video to look forward to, Michael. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't know really what to do with GTA today. No, Hannah, yeah. Up Cavan. Yes, up Cavan. So is there anything else anybody wants to ask or say anything? Is Vanessa still in the chat? Your girlfriend, Dower. I love the GTA videos too, but you should kill more people. You should kill more people. Are you sure you should say that? You should say you should not kill anybody. They're only people who walk around the innocent day and police officers who do the random things every day. Yeah, but we try and see what we can do. Maybe we kill a few people in the military. We'll try and see what happens. Oh, you're still here, Vanessa. Good. Thank you. Well, not good, but well, you know what I'm saying. Good that you. If Vanessa, if you want to ask me anything or anything like that, don't be shy or anything. Don't be shy at all, because I like everybody just involved, and I don't want anybody to feel ashamed. Like, there's no need to feel ashamed if you want to ask me anything at all. I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk to people. I'm here to chat to people. If anybody ever wants to talk, and this is personally, anybody ever wants to talk, that's great. If anybody ever wants to talk, or even ask, man, there's no problem at all. Don't think you annoy me, Vanessa. It's 100% love talking to people. I love having you here. You mean a lot to me here talking to me. It's great. Yes. Yes, kill a few more people. That's great support, Vanessa. Yeah, great support. Really, really good. Oh, God, about 9,000 people. I love where it's just quiet for 10 or 3 seconds, and then all of a sudden there's about 9,000 comments. Have you ever tried to time how long it must be? Oh, 5 stars. That's actually something I've done. In GTA Yeah, I tried years ago. I could only get to 5 or 6 minutes. The best thing about this, Michael, let me just tell you this: the best way in GTA is to get a helicopter, right? Go up to a building and kind of shoot down to the cops, and you can survive longer. If you're on the ground, the cops will obviously overrun you and kill you. But the best way to go is to go on top of the building and shoot the cops. I might show a few videos if you want me to, where's the best places to kill multiple cops and to start a mass murder, I suppose you could say. 2 hours live streaming, who? I don't know who. Just chatting again, pure quality, yes. Just chatting. Tomorrow we'll be just chatting again. Just chatting again. Just chatting again. Just chatting again. I don't know why that's. Sorry, that's cringy, sorry. 5 or 6 minutes. I think I survived an hour, Michael Woods. I think it's about this was in GTA Online. I think I survived an hour because I was in the metro. So yeah, try again. If you have GTA, maybe try again. Or you probably have PlayStation. So that's keep it up. I want more. I could do that's a video, but I'll probably make an absolute show me. Here, Michael, too. Just is any of the old guys from school watching? Sean was in the chat earlier on. Obviously, Sean, Sean from school. Is any of the old guys still watching me? Do you know? You're a super manager full of knowledge. I wouldn't say I'm full of knowledge. I don't have the salmon of knowledge now. Even though there's no room on Cavan, which is really, really back in the day. There's 365 lakes in Cavan, what? And they say there's a salmon of knowledge for every day because there's 365 lakes in Cavan. Every Cavan post has it. So that doesn't keep it up. Yeah, we could do it someday, but I don't know. Xbox is gay. It's their own opinion. People have their opinions. People have their likes and dislikes. I'm very bad at GTA. As the one famous man from Moscow always said, time is everything. Time and effort is everything. And if you keep trying, you get better. Supported, yeah, supported. Support Sean, yeah. I don't take some, but some of them not. Yeah, because I never I don't want to say their names, but because the boy would be now happy with me saying names. I never hear it. I'm kind of abandoned down here in Butler's Bridge. I used to. Fun fact, I used to be from Ballyhaise. I'm not really from Butler's Bridge. Really would class myself as a Butler's Bridge person now, but I'm kind of abandoned down here now in Butler's Bridge. Nobody really bothers to see how I am from Ballyhaise. No, not really anybody bothers to see where I am from Ballyhaise. Nobody seems to care where I went to. I've been an exile. I only went down to Ballyhaise. You probably remember the video I done, Michael, me going around my hometown of Ballyhaise. And, it's a very changed place, but not many people really my name's probably just gone in Ballyhaise. Nobody remembers me. But it's very sad, but I think that's probably the way it's gone, sadly. But at least you and Sean are still here. At least I've used to talking to me. Thank you for that. It really does mean a lot to me. I really am sad talking about that, but what can you do? Very important, expect better from you. Okay. I come down. Little boy, do you know what you're doing? Mike is the lawyer friend, yeah. Everybody's just challenging everybody's authority. They're just saying, do you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing to my bank economy. My bank account. Do you know what you're doing to my bank account? You spent $50 on a place, Bellafito. Who's Bellafito? That new Mussolini. Bellafito. It's a new Mussolini. Bella Delphine's water. Bath water. What are you doing to my account? Sunshine. Oh, it's a long way to somebody called Sunshine. We have 4 people watching. Everybody's going to sleep now, which is understandable. 5 people now. God, I shouldn't say anything. I'm only joking. It's mad. When I used to stream when I had about 30 subscribers now, and nobody ever watched me. I used to be just one to myself. But thankfully, thanks to everybody for being here. Like, that's amazing that people talk to me and people are talking to me. So thank you. Really, I really can't say thank you enough to people. If anybody has anything at all to ask me or anything like that, fire away. Also, Michael, if you're still there, do you have Facebook? You're a local hero agent. You don't doubt it. I hope so. I don't know in my local hero in Ballyhis, but I say I am Butler's Bridge, maybe in Milltown, not that way. But I don't think I am in Ballyhis. I think it take a lot for me to be a local hero in Ballyhis again. Especially because ordinarily the Ballyhis people, this, like what I can see, they're too busy talking to people. They're too busy doing different things, and they just don't really care much for the people that they spend time with over the years. Obviously, you're very different, Mike, and Sean's very different. But I think people in Ballyhis have gone a different way. I think people in Ballyhis I think it's really with everybody, because nobody ever, like I wasn't in Ballyhis for 7 months before I went to it about 2 weeks ago. And nobody really, apart from Sean, asked me, where am I? Why am I never in Ballyhis anymore? What's the story? Where are you? Like, nobody questioned. Like, I could have been dead, and nobody questioned it. I don't mean to be sound like I'm complaining, but it would have been nice just to see a few people saying, where was Adrian? Adrian used to come here every Friday. Where was? But thank you, Michael. Thank you. I know, because the only guy is what I know, because the. You are a local hero in the bridge. Thank you, little boy. Thank you. I hope I am. I don't mean to sound like too cocky. I don't mean, that's one thing I don't want to sound like. But yeah, if I'm a local hero, then that's great. Fight. Oh God, no. Yeah, no fighting in this, beyond this fight. It's a demilitarized zone. I just closed my wardrobe. My wardrobe's open. Oh, Patrick's here. Hello, Patrick. He probably commented before. I'm sorry, Patrick, if he commented before. That's really funny, but because you are only one who's bit of a fight going on. It's going to be a while for you now going on. Sorry, that's probably getting annoying, and I should not find it. No, but it would be nice, Mike, if Mike was still here. But people, like lots of people, like I never mentioned, like loads of people still give out. I really couldn't care if I was mentioned by OT or TV3 or anything like that. But a lot of people give out a lot. A lot of people that I know give out a lot. And I never promote my YouTube channel. Never, like, I go into Bethany. I'm in Bethany, obviously, in Cavan. And majority of people don't know that I do YouTube. Because I never say it. I don't want to sound like I'm begging for people to subscribe. Like, loads of people probably would subscribe to me. Like, nobody probably knows. Like, probably a good lot of people probably never know that I'm standing up for people and I'm fighting against corruption. I'm fighting for people. And nobody ever know. Even some people in the bridge might not even know that I don't say it, because they probably have a fair idea, but they wouldn't know that I'm extremely that. Like, that's the thing. Nobody in Cavan really knows that much about me. That's the thing. Like, the politicians know who I am. The local senators know who I am. The people in the council know who I am. But the rank and fired person doesn't know who I am, which is sad. Our village needs tidy town into study. I know, that's why I was complaining about Ballyhis, because the place is gone. Like, I would do it. I would come down and give you a hand if he's done tidy towns. But it's people would do it. I don't think people in Ballyhis would do it unless I got formally. And like, I'm really one of the reasons nearly why they started tidy towns, because I used to do way before. I'm doing it the last 2 years in Butler's Bridge. And this is the fourth year we started it, because I really had to start it, because I was doing so much work. Like, believe me, I'm in charge of all litter in Butler's Bridge. And believe me, I have to go outside. You know where Pitwood Quarry is, Mike? I'm sure you know where Pitwood Quarry is. I'm doing up that road too, because because there's no litter on Butters Bridge, which is good. But, so please don't throw any litter on anybody if ever going through Butters Bridge, please. Because, people don't understand that if you throw something out of your car, somebody has to pick that up. And maybe, I know people take the couch will never pick up anything. But Ballyhis really needs a tidy town. So really needs to could modernise itself because it's a bit gone downhill. Let's put it that way. If you leave the bridge, we will be very sad, and we will have huge goodbye party. I never will leave the bridge, and that's the fact. Well, if I ever become president, I have to obviously go up to Dublin, which is sad. Well, we could find some way of putting the hours down here and Butters Bridge. Imagine that. We just have the cost and the Ever Go. We just put everybody out there. So it's a money joke. We now have that there. We go and put it. Where would you put it if you had the hours? You probably put it outside the Cronus Road out that way. Hello, Patrick. How are you? It's not complicated. Yeah, this year the bridge is looking great. Well, I'm doing my best to keep it. I'm sure the Tidy Towns Committee would say the same. We're doing great. We're trying to do as much as we can to do. Obviously, the 2 abandoned houses. The council are going to knock houses in Butters Bridge soon to build more houses. Yeah. What? Dara, come on now, please. Down near the school is looking well. Whereabouts in the school? Down near the school looks well. Oh, do you mean the flower bed? Is that what you mean? Dara, just please. No one's big one. Please, guys, can you please? I understand these could be messing, but please just keep PG, please. Thank you. The geese could know each other secretly. I don't know. But yeah, Butters Bridge has a good chance this year of winning Tidy Towns. But Wed Hills will probably, in Cavan, will probably beat us. Wed Hills, I used to, way back when I was, I suppose, mentally insane, I suppose you could say that. A new house near the pitch, look well. The new house near the pitch. I don't know what house you're talking about. Like the house is there's 2 new houses being built near the pitch. They'll follow us, okay. I think you mean them 2 houses. They haven't been built yet. They just started to excavate them. But I don't know what you mean with the 2 houses near the pitch. Oh, am I taking that? I'm just taking it away to myself. But yeah, when I was going through my mental health problems back in 2016, obviously I started, when I got out of the hospital, obviously you're a bit angry. You're a bit angry because you're blaming everybody for what happened to you. And obviously I took my wage out in Wed Hills, and that's what happened with me in Wed Hills. Obviously I don't think they'll ever forgive me for what I did to them. Which is, I really do mean it. It never was me. And I really do mean it. If I knew what I was doing, I wouldn't have done it. And that's what he said, like, give out Wed Hills and, different things, because, just wouldn't do it. It's not like me to do it, but it's just, when your head's not well and you're not well, you just don't know what to do. The house is near the school at the corner. I think I know what you're saying. Yes, I think I know what you're saying. So you're from the budget boy. I probably see you. You probably see me. I say you do see me. Who wouldn't see me on the budget? Good God, I might have even doing rubbish and everything. So who wouldn't see me? But if you see me, say hello to me, because I usually don't say anything to anybody unless they say something to me, because the fellows. Hello, Agent Irish Teenager. I meant to say, I think you got a new house, Agent Irish Teenager. I seen your video on it. I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do have one new house. Okay. Like people in Butters Bridge, like there's some good lot of people in the tiny towns, they don't even know. Like I'm sure you follow their Facebook account. Like they do follow my no, they have a Facebook account. That's what I'm saying. If you do want to follow Buttersbridge Tidy Towns, if you do want to follow, I mean a good lot of the pictures, but a good lot of them don't know that I did videos on YouTube for the tidy towns. Like, I haven't done them in a while because I've been busy, obviously working, and I haven't got around to cleaning up and doing this, that, and the other. Yeah, I think anybody would see me quite a bit. I think even the people above see me too much. I think probably astronauts have enough seeing me on the road. They're probably just looking down from the space station like, oh, there's that fool again. He's a fool. He does YouTube every 10 seconds. I'm only joking. Is Michael Kelly still here or is he gone? Oh, he's still here. I just said that and he's like, here, I'm back. Adrian, don't worry. Very random, but what's your favourite movie or TV? No, but not at all, Michael. Titanic's my favourite movie and Brooklyn Nine-Nine is probably my favourite TV series. Do you watch any Irish YouTubers? Yes, I do. I hope you, as I said about your house, I hope I'm right about that. But I do watch OT Gaming. I do watch Call Me Kevin. You probably know Call Me Kevin. And also, if he does watch this, he'd never probably heard of me in my life, in his life. But well done, 2 million subscribers. I have to say that openly because he's really, really good YouTuber. I've kind of gone off track, Septic Guy, because he's kind of gone. I don't know why. I say he's nearly British, and we'll classify him nearly as British now because he's most of the time Indian Britain now. What do you think? Gospel sing. What do you think of the gospel singers? Yeah, in Buttersbridge, I don't really go to mass that often in Buttersbridge, but when you do hear them, they are really, really good singers. They really are really, really good singers, and we should probably do videos on it on YouTube. But I don't think the majority of Buttersbridge is old, and we have to admit that the majority there's not really many young people in Buttersbridge. Obviously, I think we have to really do videos. I don't think there's any videos online about them. And, it'd be good to put them into the spotlight, maybe get a few people in Cavan to watch the videos and, because they're underestimated. Let's put it that way. They're underestimated. They have a huge potential. They have great potential, huge potential. They are great people. They really are great people, great locals. Do you know how he's a Derry YouTuber? No, I wouldn't know. YouTuber, Matt. YouTuber. No, I don't know my age and average. I met Adam and Georgino, who my mum is in it. Oh, your mum's in it. I met Adam and who? What? Who's Adam? I'm a bit lost now, Dawa. I'm a bit lost. I've lost you. I lost you. I'm sorry, but I don't know. My mum's in it. I know people to see. I know everybody to see. I know everybody to see in Bullets, but no, unless somebody talks to me, and this is the way I walk in life. Unless somebody comes up and physically talks to me, then I talk to them. Like literally, if you talk to me, I talk to you, and I talk to you forever. If you keep talking to me, I talk to you forever, and that's the thing. Like you are talking to me, I'm talking to you forever. Because if somebody comes up to talk to me, then obviously they want to talk to me. And I feel a bit awkward when I go up to somebody and I don't know them. Like usually, I just remain neutral too. I don't know, but it's good that your mum's in the choir. I say she has great fun in the choir. Because the priest in Buttersbridge is a bit of he's a soccer man. He's a soccer man. But why not? It's his own thing. Yeah, that was just no. I don't know my age and everything, but I look now. I look it up for you now. But did you get a new house, Asian Irish teenager? I really want to know. Did you just get one? I know you probably don't want me saying it. I'm sorry if you. Just give me a second, lads. I need to just find the run code. I went to trans there for a second. I see what you're talking about now. I've seen his channel before, but never watched them. Maybe I watch them after this. How about that? And I get back to you maybe. And, do you still live in the same area? Yes, kind of, Mike. I'm not really going to say exactly where I live, if that's okay. I just want that's one thing I just want to keep private. Exactly my address, just whereabouts I live. I don't really know. I just don't want. If that's okay. I don't mean any offense to anybody. That's just one thing I want to private myself from. Oh, you're still talking to these on mic, that's gone. This light is really getting my nerves. Maybe I might do a live stream with tablet, maybe that might be good. But I don't know how that would work with comments and the rest of that. You could try it someday. That's understandable, yeah. I did, like that's just one thing. That's one thing I would just not add to. Like I would say I live in Buttersbridge, but I don't like the one thing I just don't want people is just coming to my door. Like I'm out, like I don't mind when I'm outside. If I'm outside and walking around and talking to people, doing things. I don't mind people coming up to me and talking to me, but I don't want people just coming up and knocking on my door if that's okay. Just that's one thing I just would not want to do. That's just one thing. I wouldn't mind if I was outside. I wouldn't if I was walking the road and somebody randomly stopped me and said, "I know you from YouTube." Like that often happened once or twice. The random people knew me from YouTube. Just watched one of my videos and they knew me, my face. That's really okay, 100%. I have no problem with that. But just when people come to my house, I wouldn't be a big fan of that. That's just that might just be a bit tick for that if people do come to it. Yeah, I don't say your address to many fans and to many fans for sure. Was that where it's? Yeah, that's. And I thought George was his friend, but. No, but Michael, we really have to. As a few people said to me, I have to start. Yes, I hold a Sao Poglo. I hold of him. I know of him actually. Sean knows him too. He's in St. Pat's. I remember. He's probably bigger than me. Maybe Mike. I don't know. I can't remember. He's about the same age as ourselves. Oh, ourselves. So we pension us, Michael. So he's getting his pension tomorrow. Right, that's gone. Right, that's gone. Tell him I said happy pension day. Happy pension day. And where do I come up with these? Like you couldn't come up with these stuff anywhere else. Yes, I wouldn't look him up. I remember looking at him. But is he bigger than me or is he smaller than me or is he bigger than me? He probably wouldn't want anything to do with me. He probably doesn't do as frequent as me, but that's the thing. Yes, yes, he has 238 subscribers. That's really good. Tell him that I said really fantastic. So he's getting the pension, Michael. That's great. That's great. Tell him I said enjoy his pension. Yeah, he's so yeah. Little boy would know Michael. I have a funny feeling that you know Michael. 9 likes, Jesus Christ! Thank you, everybody. Good God, I just looked up and I was like 9, Jesus Christ. He has 220. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. I remember him before. He's in St. Pat's. I never spoke to him, but I don't think it would be. I'm too small for him. He probably wouldn't want to know me. Or maybe he does want them. I don't know. But as I said, if anybody comes talking to me, I talk to them. Do you know? I can't, little boy. I would love to say it to you. If you ever want to join my Discord, if you ever want to talk to me in Discord, I say it to you. If you want to ask me, do I know this person or do I want to know? But I don't feel. I think it's respectful not to just say people's names who are not here. I wouldn't mind if they were here, if that's okay. I don't mean to be getting on to you or giving out to you, but yeah, I just don't feel comfortable saying it straight away. To like say if she's not here, I don't want to say. I don't know this person. I do know this person. I want to give them a bit of privacy if that's okay. Like if you do Adrian Logan for the win in Discord, if you want to, I have a Facebook. And tell this to Michael too. I think Michael probably has a Facebook. I think I seen you on my recommended one day. But you can go to Adrian Logan for the win page on Facebook. His parents made him stop for a bit because he had too much paper. All right. No, he didn't. I mean to say I don't know who actually gives a fuck. Um, I know they won't probably watch me, but I just don't want to. I don't really want to say. That's the only. I'm too kind to people. But. IQ down. Oh god. Good God, there he forces Calvin here in the football. Everybody's a bit hyper. Come on, lads, come on. I'm up around 130 myself. Yes, I have more views, but at the same time, but he has more subscribers. He's obviously more entertaining and more open and more popular. Let's put it that way. Because it boils down to me. Like he probably said to all his friends, I have a YouTube channel. I don't mean any offense to him. Like that's 100% fine if you said that to all his friend. I have a YouTube channel. This is my name, and you can follow me here. But I mean no offense to him. I have huge respect. Congratulations to him for having 200. I don't mean to sound cocky or anything, but well done to him. Well done, literally well done to him. He's doing very well. I will keep an eye on him. Maybe I could actually subscribe for myself. Um, but but I didn't go and say to anybody like I'm starting. Like I said to a few people, obviously you probably do remember Michael. But there's people who I know and they don't have a notion. Like people in Bethany, there's people I know that don't have a notion what I do, and there's people that know that I don't have a notion that I'm one person who will stand up and say what I think and stand up for people and stand up and never stand down from any government or anything. So yeah, like that's the difference between probably like he does reaction kind of videos, them kind of things out. Well, um, do you know two? Each other. Do you two? Yeah, they know each other. Age and Aberdeen each other. Vanessa's still here with us. Vanessa's still here. I'm sorry for keeping you up, Darryl and Vanessa. I'm sorry for holding. He's like used to been here since we started. So huge respect, huge respect, and I never forget you and I never forget anybody who's here right now. I'm always going to remember them. And whoever else wants to comment, if anybody I would like to get people involved. And the one thing I would always like, as I said yesterday, is I would like to just have more females watch me. But just to balance things out, because the majority, like 99.3% is male, and I just like to balance it a tiny bit. And like, they might not mean, like, I know people might be like, that's not really important, but oh, you're big on Java. Thank you, Mike. I didn't read the last thing, but but fair play to him. Fair play to him. And I suppose if you want to go and check him out too, so to people who are not from Cavan, they can go and check him out. I'm sure you find him if you type in that person's name. You can go and so he has a bit of a shout out for me. Obviously he's not consistent to me and otherwise, but I can't. I just didn't ask anything. I don't get what to say. Oh, you're still talking to that? Sorry, I should not be interfering. Okay, okay. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's tone it down, but let's just enjoy yourselves because life's for enjoying. Life's for the good times. Let's leave the bad times alone. And come on, boys. Come on, please. Come on. Well, can you please be nice? Because don't make me upset. Come on. Because you never know. People could take it serious, and we don't want anybody getting banned or anything from YouTube or anything like that. So please, I wouldn't mind if it was messing up, and please just I don't mind the odd joke, but come on. I don't think I mean to get on this, but just it's always good to show respect in life to people because people, you never know when you meet somebody. And we are a tight community. Like everybody who's subscribed to this channel, everybody that's here, we're a tight community, right? We're here for each other. Everybody's here for this is our channel, right? We're all here to watch me, obviously, but we're here to support each other. We're here to achieve things, as well as say, try and achieve things, try and raise awareness for different things. And we're here. We have to work with each other. We have to work with each other, even if we despise each other. We are in politics. You have to put your rivalries aside to get things done, and that's as simple as that. So please, have just. I don't mind if you're messing. Please. Can we just talk about something? Let's not fight with each other. Here, anybody want to ask me anything else on a different subject? Imagine if there was 50 people in the chat, please. Like I love the way they talk to you, but please just try and be nice to people, please. Like I usually do ask people to do things, but it's always good to be nice to people. Like you feel better talking to people. Like I've always been nice to people, and I've always been straight to people. I've always been open to people. I'm always very open. I always say whatever happened to me, and I say it very straight to people. But it's better to be nice to people than because at the end of the day, if you're horrible to somebody, it's only going to come back onto yourself. Because somebody could be watching the stream later on that we played in the stream, and you could see what you're saying here, and they could take it serious and they could report you. But I obviously wouldn't report anybody because I have huge respect to everybody. But there's just people out there that probably would see this and be like, this is what's happening in this stream. This has to be stopped. This stream has to be stopped. They can't be allowed to be letting this happen on YouTube. But so please try and be nice. Come on, please. Thank you, everybody. I understand what you're saying, Daryl. The way I see trolls and the way I see, I'm not saying that the other people are trolls, but the way I see trolling and people trolling each other, obviously, if they want to troll me, then they can troll me. But I'm not saying that the people are trolling me, and I understand that you have the best intentions at heart, trying to take up for me. But let's just try, and if somebody says something bad in the chat, this is for life kind of thing, if anything ever happens in chat or anything like that, unless it's something that really needs to be addressed. Say somebody accused me of murder, then obviously you can say, he didn't do this, he didn't do it. But I show you, I'm positive you have the best thoughts of mine, Dawa, but that's like, I'm just going to say that please don't troll me. We're here to talk. We're here to interact. We're a group of people who subscribe to this channel. We're here to be friendly to people. We're here to support each other. We're here to raise national awareness on things that happen across Ireland, homelessness, house in crisis and everything. We're a community. We have to work together. And if we're going to grow as a channel, I'm sure everybody here would love to see this channel grow a bit, like to 500, 600, maybe 700 subscribers. We have to work together. We have to work together. We have to get along with each other. We have to be friendly. We have to be open to each other. We have to be trust. We have to put trust in each other. And we have to be peaceful. So please, I understand, Dawa. I completely understand what you're trying to do, but and I say this, Dawa, but just please. There's no need for trolling anybody. It doesn't achieve anything if anybody's going to troll. And this is even if anybody ever does troll me, you can say to come back to this part in 2 hour and 35 minutes of the stream to say it. But let's just talk to each other for a while and let's just interact with each other. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Thanks. I'm glad that you enjoyed the videos. I think that about it goes to your school. I don't know. Do you, little boy? Well, I don't know, little boy in person. Like, if you ever want me, little boy, obviously see me. You can come and talk to me. No bother. So as long as you say who you are, and I know exactly who you are. Then as long as you say it to me. But no. But let's just be friendly to each other. Come on, because we're all brothers. We're all Irish people here. I'm sure everybody's Irish here. We are like people in 1916 didn't go out for us to argue with each other about this, that, and the other. They say to us that we need to get along with our fellow Irish people. We need to unite our people. We need to unite our spirits. We need to unite our feelings. And we can't do that if we are against each other. We can't do that if we're against each other. We have to be with each other. Alcohol isn't good for you. Yeah, alcohol is 10 times not good for you. Alcohol is the worst thing you could do. I like little boy. I wouldn't really know. Like, I probably know you to see. I probably can guarantee I know you as soon as I see you. I probably know you to see. I'd be like, oh, I know you. I've seen you oftentimes. You know that kind of way. Sorry, my throat's gone out. Saliva. This is just saliva stuck in my throat. My apologies. He goes to say, Pats, are you? What makes you take that? I just live out. Yeah, I know that. So like, if anybody on a different topic, let's just talk here, please. Lads, come on. And ladies, sorry too. But obviously, Vanessa is not getting involved in this, which is probably the correct thing to do. I understand Dawa has the best thing. I respect Dawa and I respect everybody in this chat 100%. And they never forget that. And they can remember this to the day you die. That Adrian Logan for the win has huge respect for everybody who's out here now. And you can say that into the end of your life. And I even say it to the end of my life too. That I can remember this and I remember this into the day I die. I have huge respect for everybody. But we have to get along with each other. If we're going to do something, if we're going to, like, the goal of my channel too is to raise awareness on national issues and to push the government on different subjects and to do game videos too. But we have to unite. We have to work together. We're not going to do anything unless we work together. And seriously, we have to work together. And I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true. I see him because he lives in the same village as me. That drives me how you as me. That's crazy how you would see someone in your village. Yeah, no, all right, equal rights, Adrian, equal rights. Yeah. Um, can anyone tell me? Yeah, come on, please, guys. Yeah, Dawa does raise a good point, though. Please, please, please. No, calm yourselves. Like you can just talk to me. If you're not gonna say anything nice to each other, please, because you're gonna really upset me now. So please. If you haven't got anything nice to say to each other, please just talk to me. Can you? Let's just forget about Tom. Let's just try and enjoy the rest of the stream, please. Come on. I'll be on tomorrow. No walk on Wednesday. Do you not have? Do you walk, Michael? Um, do you walk? What do you walk at? If you don't mind, if you don't mind saying. Jesus. Oh yeah, sorry. How's the form, Adrian? How's the form, sorry? Just back from the airport. Are you back in Ireland? Are you back in Ireland? Oh, that's great. I hope you're doing great. I can't sleep. Nameless. Oh, last night was late. Oh, thank you, nameless. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm sorry that you can't sleep, nameless. I don't think I will sleep tonight with all this. Yeah, little boy, I think I know the girl you're talking about, sadly. I just say this to Michael and little boy and to Dow. We are all people who are Irish people, obviously. We're all here to support me. We're all here to support this channel. We want this channel to do well. We want this channel to succeed. As I say this, I can't say it enough. We have to work together. We have to be nice to each other. We have to, in society, there are arguments. There are arguments in politics, there's arguments in day to day life. But if we didn't get along, if the whole world didn't get along, it'd be a very sad world. And that's what the thing. Yeah, Adrian, I walked down in the college in Ballyhills. Oh, you walk in the college? I say my cousins will be jealous. And with some of the Spanish students, and I help teach them English. Oh God, Michael, you're big doing big things. You're doing big things. You're getting a wage, right? Are you getting a teacher's wage? Uh, what's that? I've been at school with Adrian since 4 or 5 years. I don't even know. I don't even go there. Oh, I missed somebody's comment. Sorry. 69. Is everything okay? What's going on here? Well, I don't really know what's going on. I really don't know at all what's going on. But we just need to be calm. That's all. I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to be positive. Like, I'm trying not to annoy myself about this. But please, guys, come on. We have to be. We can't have people just come on and watch this video later on and be like that. This chat is out of control, and like Dow was here supporting me. Micah and Little Boy's here supporting me. The 3 years are here supporting me. We're here for one. We're here to enjoy the stream. We're here to support me. We're here to get to know people. If I'm honest, last live streams. Yeah, well, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I ate much now. Good stuff. I don't really know what to say. That's the thing. I don't know what to say much. I don't know. Probably escalate anything else if it said anything else. I'm afraid to say anything now. Dao, can I ask you a question? Do you speak fluent Spanish? I know. I said I wouldn't say it, but do you? I'm just wondering. I'm just curious. Like, do you speak fluent Spanish, or does the Vanessa speaks fluent? Like, can you speak for, let's say, for a day in Spanish? Like, can you go one day today? Like, say if we went to Madrid tomorrow, would you be able to speak day to day and day into Spanish, day into day into Spanish? Just asking. Yeah, you should add me on Facebook, Mike, and see me probably tell me. I can read, but it's still I have a Derry accent. Yeah, well, the Derry girls are good too. I watched the Derry girls. It's fluent. Oh, she's fluent. Good girl. Well, fair play to Vanessa. Fair play, 100. Fair play. It's good. But it's a queer achievement. It's a queer achievement to learn Spanish. Can you just wondering too? I know I'm asking you a lot of questions now, but can you speak Irish too? Sure. Sorry. I just did she do it? It's good. Sorry if I'm going Vanessa and Dow. I'm sorry if I'm going too personal. I'm asking you too many personal questions. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I'm asking too many personal questions. Oh, you only know, yeah, so you spoke with Spanish students, yeah. Yeah. But sorry if I'm asking too many personal questions, but can you speak Irish that way? I just want to know. Little, but what did you know? Oh, I have to squat or something now, but my legs are dead. My legs are dead. If anybody wants to ask me anything, let's go on and do it. But because we don't. Get loan. Yes, in Northern Ireland, primary school. Yes. Understand, but it's good that you can speak tiny bits of Irish. Well, you can speak decent Irish. Let's put it that way. Like I can speak none, none. That's what they think. A lot of Spanish students are really kind, Adrian, and I'm sure they would be happy to talk to you if you ever down there in Ballyhis. They get along with you with everybody. I just but it wouldn't. I probably wouldn't understand them. That's the thing. It's very hard for me to understand things. But Vanessa, fair play to you for being fluent in Spanish because I tried to learn Portuguese once. Failed terribly. Failed terribly. I can read some that I can remember. Yeah, that's really good. It's really good, Dal. But really fair play to Vanessa. Fair play. We have to give her credit. We have to give her credit because it's Spanish and Portuguese are hard. They're hard to learn, especially if you're fluent English and you can speak English. Then you have to learn Spanish. It's hard. Like it's hard to learn too. Like I can only speak one language. I can't speak any Irish at all. I can say Tá and Neil, which is no and yes. Banya's milk, obviously. No. I just seen that huge drop in views there. That was crazy. Obviously, it's getting late. I'm sorry, but sorry, excuse me. That's what you said, yes or no? Yes, that's what, yes. Ping is not in the stream here today, I know. Ping was in it yesterday, wasn't he? Ping was Ping, and who was in it yesterday? Ping was Ping. I remember Ping being there. Man, Seamus hasn't popped in yet, which is surprised. I'm surprised he didn't pop in yet. Sean has popped in. Breaking Point was in the stream yesterday. So yeah, on serious note, let's try. I know I've probably been a bit demanding too, saying this, but anybody that lives in Cavan, let's just try. I suppose let's put our foot into the water and see. Let's see how people react. I suppose let's try and promote my channel around Cavan a bit. Let's try and promote it like different things. Let's just say check Adrian Logan for the win out. He's a Cavan YouTuber. Around Cavan. Let's try and see if we can promote people in Cavan to watch us. Let's just see that. So if anybody knows anybody from Cavan, tell them to have a little look at me and have a little look at me. Have a little look at me. That's such a weird thing I said. Tell them just to come on and say hello. Say hello. It's more like what happened to Direct Translator. Oh, what? I'm a bit lost now. 4 people watching me. Oh, well, it's getting late, so. We might do it at 6 o'clock maybe tomorrow. I'll see if we can. Maybe 7 or 8 o'clock or 7. We'll see maybe early times. Maybe that might suit people. Earlier. Well, no, not tomorrow. Maybe Wednesday. Excuse me. 10 likes on the stream. Thanks, everybody. Well, let's just try that anyway in Cavan. Let's try and promote ourselves a tiny bit. Because obviously the Anglo South and Northern South News will never promote me because RT doesn't want to know me. But the devil want to know anybody. That's the thing. We're nearly at 3 hours. Like, good God, we're nearly at 3 hours in the live stream. I think this might be the longest stream ever done. Good night, Adrian. Nice to talk to you. Time for bed. Yeah, I think it's time for bed for everybody. Anyway, good night, Michael. Sleep dreams. I don't know why I'm just playing with staple now. Oh, the light just went off too. Right, that's great. So anybody want to ask me anything? I suppose I put a timer up to say when we should end the stream. Right, we go for another 10 minutes. Right, 5 people start. 4 now. I shouldn't have said it. So, anybody want to ask me anything? What was I going to say? I'm just looking. I'm trying to think of something. Oh, won't a key one ever go up? I went up to Swan Bar so many times. I went up 5 or 6 times. So you were at Swan and Bar, up in Swan and Bar. What they call it? The Shannon Pot. The Shannon Pot up there, Back Lion, I think that is actually. Ever up? Yeah, I was up in Swan and Bar. I was up in Swan and Bar, Black Lion, all up there. I was just saying earlier on to everybody who was here a few minutes ago, that we should try and promote this channel probably around Cavan, because lots of people don't know about this channel in Cavan, and we should just try and promote it a bit. And that's what it was like. But I don't know. It's up to people if they want to promote, because I was saying earlier on, I don't go around being blabbing about. Grandparents used to live in Dublin, Dale. I'm just in Dublin. Oh, grandparents used to. Oh, oh, right. Sorry. Sorry. Right. Your grandparents used to live. Oh, yeah, well, it's a great place to live. Up there, it's a great place to live. West Cavan's a great place to live. From Butler's Bridge up to Black Lion, it's a great place to live. So, yeah, 10 minutes and then I end stream. So, sorry, Mona, and he's probably popping in now. And you're just like, what's going on? Well, we had a great stream. We're streaming for 3 hours now, which is great. And I have to really say to Danya, Dawa, and to Vanessa, thank you for being here. Like, they've been here from the start. And Little Boy has been here a long time too. 11 likes, thank you. From Little Boy's been here a long time too. So thanks for everybody from coming. Mike Heady, obviously, right there. So, Dawa, do you live? I just asked a question to Dawa. Sorry, I'm sorry for being a bit too personal. This thing. But do you live in the city of Derry, like in the surrounding town of Derry, like in the surrounding area of Derry, the vicinity of Derry, I suppose you could say? I'm sorry if I'm being a bit too personal. I'm just curious. I'm in the city, in Derry City. Oh, that's great. And sorry if it's been a bit too personal. Though I just wanted to know, because Derry is a big area. It's a big area. It's not as big. Hello, OIP. How are you doing? No, but I hate to be too personal with people. Oh God, everybody's coming in. Alex Driver, hello. How are you doing? Oh my jeez, we're getting waited. We're getting waited by somebody. Hello, everybody. How's 3 people new in the chat? Hello. How's doing? We'll be soon ending the stream. It's unfortunate that the time is coming and we have to go. But it's 6 minutes. Yeah. What are we doing? We're just talking. We're just talking about things. And you can ask questions or whatever. We only have 5 minutes left, but we see there was not really much set. There wasn't a specific topic to talk about today. We're talking about colonization for a while. We're talking about a bit of Irish history. We're talking about a few things. We wouldn't doing so much. We're talking for a good bit about things. But how are you all doing anyway? How are you all doing? Do you come from Anaphone? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Sorry. I think that's John. Can you see Patrick Pear's statue Now in the light is better. Can we see the public views now that the lights? Oh yes, you can. Yes. So give me a second, everybody. I showed this yesterday. I done a live stream yesterday. Obviously, Paul Pierce. If you don't know who Paul Pierce is, he was posted in 1916, where he was the lead. Well, how would I put this? Probably, well, that's probably before 1916. Well, I think so. I think that's somebody speaking in German. I supposed to get a translator and then to be able to speak. Yeah, that's German. I'm sorry if I don't speak German. I think it's German, or it could be. Yeah, Pierce is the father of the nation. Yes. Sorry, I don't speak German. My apologies. Like if you want, if you can't speak English, I'm sorry because I get how to speak English and know German. I don't like it. I suppose it could be translation, but yeah, I'll show you the page to start. Just give me a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. If you can see, I don't know video on it. Dab, yeah. Oh, you want me to dab? I do a dab in a second. German is Anno. German is Anno. So that's, I don't know. You probably gets. I don't know. I hear there's a video DAO on my channel about the statue. I might. You just look it up and you probably see it because the light is probably not any better. It's a tiny bit better, but it's not as good as this. But hello from Ireland to Germany. I hope it's good weather over there. What time would it be in Germany anyway? Germany be an hour ahead of us, wouldn't it? So it'd be 12 something, 12. It'd be 12:48 probably in Germany. Do you play PS4? Yes, I do. I play Xbox too. Do you want to play Fortnite? I'm not really a Fortnite player. Well, I do play Fortnite the other time, but I have to decline. I'm sorry, but I have to decline on Fortnite. I wouldn't be any good anyway in Fortnite. Like literally, I've only played what's in the blue moon when the blue moon goes blue. So I wouldn't be really any good. I would love to play. Believe me, if I was a good player, I would love to play. But we never know. Maybe someday we could actually play. But at the moment in time, maybe I have to improve my skills in Fortnite because can we add you? Well, you can follow me on what's this piece? I don't know. Well, you can send me if it's Calvin5811, but I probably won't. I really don't add people that often on. Where are you from? I'm from Ireland, the Republic of Ireland. But I really do add people just to say it too. I really don't really add people that often. Where you're from Ireland? I'm from Ireland. Cool, yeah. It's pretty late, I know. We've been going. Very nice. Mm-hmm. I got a microwave out of a stone. What? I don't know about that now, lad. I don't know if there's such thing as that. I really don't think there's such thing as that. Well, it could be. Nowadays, never know. Right, so we're going to end the stream in about 2 minutes now. Because it is really late. It's near 12 o'clock here in the Republic of Ireland. I don't know when I will live stream again, but we'll see. I have to, I'm sorry, but I really have to. Like it's very tiring. doing it for 3 hours. I'm sorry, but I really have to. Yeah, we'll go for another 2 minutes and then we go then. Radio, go for another 2 minutes. No, sorry, I can't stay awake. Yeah, you just talking to each other. So yeah, I think we're going to end it here now. For a second. As I said, if I could do more, I would. But it's it is hard to do a 3 hour live, especially sitting here because your legs get all tensed up. Do you know about Area 51? Yes, I know. They're planning to storm it in September. They attracted 1 million people, 1.7 million people plan to storm it. I don't think many people turn out, but I think there'll be only 1,000, maybe 1,000 could turn up. I say it could be 1,000. But yeah, my advice is not to turn up if you are planning to go. You need to run in there. Well, the thing is, the US Army is a huge army, and they have huge weapons, big lumps of weapons, and one of them there is not really going to do any good because one of that somebody would have gone is not a good idea. That's the thing. It's never been a good idea, and the one that somebody would have gone. I'm sure everybody understands that's not a good idea. The one that somebody would have gone. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. So thank you for Tadao and everybody for being here and talking to me. It's obviously great that you're here, and I'd love to see you again. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe more. One question. Yeah, one question. One last question. Just one last question, but I have to be quick. My time is gone. My time has just gone off. Just give me a second. I already said about Area 51, but I say it again. I think it's a bad idea for anybody to go and hear it. Obviously, they're not going to be 1.7 million people going to Area 51 in the middle of the desert. I think if people do go there, it's very stupid if people do go there because the US Army is ready to protect its base. It's not going to surrender. It's not going to give up to 1 million people who are civilians. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that answers your question. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. And yeah, bye. Take care and have a good night.